How is it? Follow the boss. I will definitely not treat you badly.
All right.
Hey guys, please be mindful of public hygiene.
What? Public hygiene? Who are you? What do I want to do? Do I need you to teach me?
Exactly.
Please don't spit on the ground.
Why? Is spitting on the ground illegal? I just want to spit. What are you going to do about it? As long as it's not illegal, I'll do whatever I want. You're just a street-sweeping woman. You think you're the Department of Punishing Heaven? Not only spit on the ground, I also relieve myself anywhere I want, and all you can do is stare.
Spitting on the ground isn't illegal, but offending the Department of Punishing Heaven and the Guardian of Justice is a capital offense.
The Department of Punishing Heaven, the Jia Dynasty's Department of Punishing Heaven, holds the highest law enforcement power. They can punish the nobles and officials, and even execute spirits. Even if the ruler of the Jia dynasty commits a crime, they will be judged by them. But all I did was throw some trash. Spit. They wouldn't arrest me for that. This woman is actually the one who shook the Xia dynasty with unparalleled power, the leader of the Department of Punishing Heaven, the Guardian of Justice.
I am no longer the Guardian of Justice. Rise.
The Black Mountain Society from Dongying took advantage of your seclusion to infiltrate the Xia dynasty, causing chaos in this Jiangnan region. We ask the Guardian of Justice to take action, to eliminate these traitors and restore peace to the Xia dynasty.
I joined the Department of Punishing Heaven back then, to search for my sister Joyce, who was kidnapped by traffickers. Later, I found Joyce, and eradicated all the crimes within the Xia dynasty. That's why I chose to retire. Now my sister is married into a good family, and is peacefully expecting a child. How can I disrupt this peaceful life? But don't worry, I will never allow the Eastern invaders to run rampant in my Jia dynasty. I will arrange for someone to take care of these invaders for you.
Yes.
Tomorrow is my sister's birthday. Remember to attend the birthday banquet. I will announce some things.
Rest assured, Guardian of Justice, Rakshasa will definitely arrive on time.
By the recommendation of everyone, Lin Wang, the King of Support, will continue to serve as the underground leader of Jiangnan.
Please let King Kaoshan hold the Golden Seal and lead the 12 provinces of Jiangnan.
Arrange it for me tomorrow. For my sister's birthday party, also. The Haishan Society doesn't know the rules. Cooperate with Rakshasa to destroy them.
Okay, I'll return to Zhangcheng immediately.
The Dongying villains have taken advantage to disturb our Xia dynasty. How can I sit back and do nothing? But Joyce is in the crucial stage of nurturing the fetus. I must not let her worry or fear. Fortunately, the Gao family is trustworthy.
The water is so cold, are you trying to freeze me to death?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Can't even walk properly. These legs are useless. The water is so hot. Are you trying to burn me to death?
Mom, I just tested the water temperature. It's not hot.
You little thing. Now you've learned to talk back, huh?
Mom, what's going on?
Son, this person can't even prepare foot bath water properly. Look how she scalded me.
Marrying you into this family is the blessing of your 8 lifetimes, you country bumpkin. Can't even be a proper maid. You don't know how to test the water temperature, do you? Come here, I'll teach you how to test it.
No.
Do you know how to test the water temperature now?
No. No.
It's all your fault, you jinx. Look how you scalded me, son.
Hey. Okay.
What's going on?
My dad is bringing back that vixen.
Got it. About what just happened. If you dare to tell anyone, I have 100 ways to deal with that vixen sister of yours. Honey, why are you back so early today?
Tomorrow, the sister of an important figure is having a birthday celebration at Tai Bai residence in Jiangcheng. Our Gao family has been invited. Tomorrow, you all need to dress up nicely. Especially Joyce, remember, to wear your most beautiful dress.
Dad, it's so mysterious. Who is this important figure?
The right hand of the ruler, a top figure in the imperial capital. Second to none, above 10,000 people. I can't disclose the specific identity.
A pinnacle figure, just below the ruler of the Xia dynasty.
Not bad. Meeting this important person is a lifetime honor for you. May, what happened to your hand?
It's nothing. I was just getting foot wash water for Joyce. It was a bit hot. She splashed it all over me. It's nothing.
Joyce, how could you do that?
Sis,
You used to be so gentle and kind, so pure and sensible. How come after you came to the Gao family you started throwing tantrums like a spoiled princess? Victor, you shouldn't spoil her too much either. Don't let her become too spoiled.
Never mind, it's nothing. Besides, my mom is fine, isn't she? Please don't blame Joyce. She didn't do it on purpose. And besides, she's my wife. I must cherish her. For a lifetime. I won't let her suffer any grievances.
Joyce, I have a little money on this black card. You can take it to give to Grandma and Victor to spend. Usually, you must learn to care more for your family.
Angela, I'll keep this money for Joyce for now to prevent her from spending it recklessly. With you being Joyce's?
Housekeeper, I'm relieved. By the way, May, Angela, and I
Have some things to take care of. And we're heading out now.
Okay,
take care.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Come by often. Take care. What were you trying to say just now? Let me tell you, if you dare to talk nonsense again, I'll cut off your tongue. I'll also cut off your sister's head.
You're a little vixen. Your sister is a big vixen. She has my husband, Gao, completely bewitched. Don't think that their little scandalous affair is unknown to me. By the way, the money in that card belongs to our Gao family.
I think my dad also has impure thoughts about this person. What about the young lady's birthday? Just wanted to take this opportunity to gain both sisters.
Son, just seeing this person makes me angry. Tie her up. Tonight, I must use a chili whip to teach her a good lesson. If I don't beat her until she's half dead, it won't ease my hatred.
Mom, let's forget about today. I still need to take her to meet Miss Ito. If the Japanese officers see her covered in bruises, won't they be terrified?
What? They even target pregnant women?
Mom, you don't know, do you? Some people see them and get even more excited.
Victor Gao, you beast, I'm pregnant with your child.
Behind the Ito family is the Black Mountain Society. If I can get close to Miss Ito, the entire Jiangcheng will be under my feet. A child not yet born is nothing that can't be sacrificed. I advise you to behave. Otherwise, you will die, and this child in your belly will also die, and your sister will definitely die.
Rakshasa, I'm afraid the Guardian of Justice won't come out again.
What should we do? A mere Haitian society is not worth worrying about. But this time, behind the Haitian society, not only are there shadows of the four great families of the East, but even the Sword Saint, Ichiro Yagyu, is operating behind the scenes. Except for the Guardian of Justice. No one can rival Sword Saint Yagyu.
When the Guardian of Justice was young, she accidentally lost her sister, Joyce Ye. Later joined the Department of Punishing Heaven, also to find her. Now Joyce Ye has married into the Gao family of the governor's mansion and is pregnant to let her sister live a peaceful life, I'm afraid.
The Guardian of Justice will not take action again. The Gao family in the governor's mansion. Joyce Ye married Victor Gao, the son of John Gao.
That's right.
That's not good. Victor Gao almost went to prison abroad in his early years for gang rape, but was bailed out by John Gao. The Guardian of Justice is so foolish. How could she give Joyce to such a beast?
What?
Joyce's married life is nothing like the Guardian of Justice described as happy and blissful. Instead, it's like falling into a den of demons. Camilla, you should immediately investigate.
Okay.
Report to the Guardian of Justice. Report to the Guardian of Justice. King Kaoshan is already arranged. Everything at Tai Bai Tower. Tomorrow's birthday banquet. Luxurious and grand. Unprecedented by then. You can also tell Joyce your true identity, and then retire gracefully.
No, seeing Joyce's spoiled demeanor, I'm really quite worried if I tell her that I was once second to none. As the Guardian of Justice, will she become even more spoiled and willful, and act high and mighty in the Gao family, not cherishing the present?
Even if Joyce has a spoiled temperament, our family can handle it. Please rest assured, Guardian of Justice. Besides, you have served the country and the people for so many years. Our Gao family should take care of her.
No, she should learn to understand her family, be considerate of her family, and be an ordinary girl, not a spoiled princess. I have decided. I will leave tonight. The Haitian society is just a minor issue. The bandits at the border are the real threat to the Xia dynasty. I have decided to go personally. Joyce is entrusted to. May and Victor took care of her. They care so much about Joyce. I'm really happy. However, it's better not to let them spoil my sister too much. I'm afraid they might spoil her.
I understand.
Also, for tomorrow's birthday party, Rakshasa will be there too, to discuss the Black Mountain Society with King Kaoshan. As the governor of Jiang City, you must assist them well and eradicate evil.
Please rest assured, Guardian of Justice.
All right, take me to the airport. Starting today, I will say goodbye to Joyce and head to the border. After defeating the enemy invaders, completely retreating into seclusion again.
Yes.
Miss Ito, I have brought the person.
Very good. Simply put, a rare beauty in the world. Tomorrow, Lin Wang, the King Kaoshan, will be at Taibai Tower to celebrate the birthday of an important person's sister. At that time, his son, Alex Yang, will also be there. Our Black Mountain Society wants to cooperate with Alex Yang, relying on him and the influence of the King Kaoshan to dominate Jiang City, and even dominate the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan. Alex Yang likes the most. A rare gem like this. He will definitely like it and won't refuse.
Working for Miss Ito is an honor for me, Victor Gao.
Victor Gao, you're not human.
I'm not human. Once I latch onto the Black Mountain Society, I'll be above everyone. Let me tell you, make sure to accompany young Master Yang well tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll find someone to take turns with your sister. Assault her first, then kill her, then hang her body on the city wall.
Let go.
Joyce, sister is leaving Jiang City to handle something big. You must take good care of yourself from now on. And be nicer to your mother-in-law and husband. A happy life doesn't come easily. You must cherish it.
Tomorrow, I'll leave it to Miss Ito.
Sister, don't go. Actually, Victor Gao is a beast. He's been abusing me all along. Now he even wants to sell my body to please them. Their whole family is traitors to the country.
Who are you messaging?
You bitch, you.
Women are like flowers. Handle with care. Treat her tenderly. We are still counting on her to accompany young Master Yang. Luckily, you didn't send the message out. Otherwise, your sister's body will be hung over the moat tomorrow. Take her away.
Let's go.
I've already said goodbye to Joyce. From now on, I'll leave it to you to take good care of her.
Oh, rest assured, Guardian of Justice. Our Gao family will protect Miss Joyce with our lives if necessary.
With a good husband like Victor and a good mother-in-law like May, I can leave with peace of mind.
How's the investigation going?
After Joyce Yi married into the Gao family, it's not like what the Guardian of Justice said, living a happy life. On the contrary, she was abused every day by Victor Gao and Mei Liu, those two beasts, taking turns. This Victor Gao even uploaded videos of domestic violence against Joyce Ye to the dark web to make a profit.
What?
This is the video evidence I intercepted from the dark web.
You scoundrels! You little vixen!
No.
Guardian of Justice, you are blind. You actually sent Joyce into a den of beasts.
Besides this, Victor Gao is secretly colluding with the Black Mountain Society. Every month, the Guardian of Justice gives Joyce her living expenses, which he sends entirely to the Black Mountain Society, turning it into crime funds.
This is outrageous. This is ridiculous. We must inform the Guardian of Justice about the truth.
Oh no. The Guardian of Justice is preparing to take a flight to the border. Even Joyce Ye's birthday party can't be attended. She asked me to say a final goodbye to you. The Guardian of Justice plans
To retire completely after pacifying the Japanese. Even her phone number will be cancelled. But the current Black Mountain Society is not ordinary. Only she can resolve it. Besides, there's Joyce. What is she going to do? Hurry up and come with me to the airport. We need to bring back the Guardian of Justice.
Miss Ito, Why are you here? If my father finds out that I'm associating with you, he will disown me by tomorrow.
Aren't we here to discuss with young Master Yang? Are you really willing to live under the shadow of the King Kaoshan? Young Master Yang, our Black Mountain Society, wants to cooperate with you. We are even more willing to help you. Become the new King Kaoshan.
My father is the king of the underground forces in the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. He is also a master-level expert of the Xia dynasty.
Behind me is the Sword Saint Yagyu. Except for the missing Guardian of Justice, no one in the Xia dynasty can rival us if you cooperate with us. You can quickly replace him and become the new King Kaoshan. Besides, I know young Master Yang likes beautiful women with a child. This is what I prepared for young Master Yang, as an appetizer.
I'll handle this deal.
Go.
Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Mom.
Son, how did things go? Why did you bring this wretch back to me again?
Miss Ido is very pleased with me. Now I'm already part of the Haishan Society. As for this wretch, she was forced into a miscarriage by young Master Yang. She's barely hanging on. Find a place and bury her.
What bad luck. What bad luck. Son, I see this wretch still has some breath left. Sell her to the boss of Haishan Society. This wretch's organs are still intact. It can still be worth some money. That's right, especially her eyes.
Mom, you're still the smart one. And you, just consider it a contribution to our Gao family. After you die, I'll send your sister down to accompany you as a token of gratitude. What do you think?
Guardian of Justice, the plane is ready. Please board and depart.
Lately, I don't know why. I've been feeling uneasy. Always feel like something big is going to happen. Joyce is doing well. The Black Mountain Society also has the King Kaoshan, and Rakshasa is dealing with them. The border of the Xia dynasty needs me more.
Hold on.
Master Rakshasa, why are you here?
I'm here to take your life.
Rakshasa? What are you doing?
What am I doing? Guardian of Justice. You personally pushed your own sister into the abyss. I'm here to avenge her. First, I'll behead Zhang Gao. Then, I'll behead Victor Gao. Finally, I'll exterminate the entire Gao family. Only then can I ease the hatred in my heart.
What nonsense are you talking about? Joyce is clearly very happy with the Gao family.
Happiness. Look carefully.
You little vixen, your sister is a big vixen.
No.
This is impossible.
The facts are right in front of you. What else is impossible? That beast, Victor Gao, treated your dearest sister like a slave? You thought marrying her into the Gao family would give her a happy life. But in reality, you pushed her into the 18th level of hell.
What exactly is going on?
I truly have no idea. That beast, Victor Gao, when I return, I'll skin him alive and pull his tendons.
Guardian of Justice just received the news. Joyce Ye was taken by Victor Gao and Yoko Ito and is now missing.
What?
Right now, Victor Gao and Yoko Ito are heading to Taibai Tower to attend a banquet.
The Taibai Tower banquet is arranged by King Kaoshan. But King Kaoshan has no connection with Yoko Ito at all. In fact, they are mortal enemies. Their attendance probably has another conspiracy.
No matter what, we must find my sister first. The Haishan Society must also be eradicated. As for Victor Gao, I'll take care of him personally.
Life and Death Seal. Wielding the authority of the Department of Punishing Heaven. Deciding the life and death of people. Phoenix Blood Sword. Establishing the martial strength of the Department of Punishing Heaven. Cutting down all sins. Golden Robe. Displaying the majesty of the Department of Punishing Heaven. Suppressing the enchantment wine.
Welcoming the Guardian of Justice back to position.
In the future, I will need President Wang's guidance and support.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Victor Gao has actually joined the Haishan Society.
The son of the governor is already of noble status. Today he is even more so. A distinguished guest of the Haitian Society. I'm afraid in less than 10 years, the entire Jiang city will be dominated by the Gao family.
Not just Jiangcheng. The Haitian Society is unparalleled in power. I'm afraid that soon the 12 provinces of Jiangnan will all be dominated by the Gao family.
Recently, I took on a big business deal. I hope you two brothers can look out for me.
Mutual, that's natural, of course.
Son. Isn't this the richest man in East City, Jack Han, the overlord of South City, Zach Zhao, the master of West City, Ethan He?
Greetings, Mr. Gao. Greetings, madam.
East City, South City, West City are the top of the 12 leaders in Jiangnan. The three of you are also the leaders of the 3 cities. Our Jiang City is just a mere minor player. Even if my father came, he would have to be very respectful to the 3 of you. He would have to be very respectful to the 3 of you today. How come it's the other way around?
Young Master Gao has joined the Black Mountain Society. He is now a dragon among men.
The Black Mountain Society is second only to King Kaoshan, dominating 12 provinces. Compared to these giants, we are insignificant.
Young Master Gao is joking now. In the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, all the overlords here must respectfully greet you.
Son, you are so prestigious now. Selling off that woman for the chance to rise above others was truly worth it.
It's my honor to work for Miss Ito. It's my honor to work for Miss Ito. One day, when the Black Mountain Society sweeps across Jiangnan, even my father will have to carry shoes for me.
Your father got involved with that vixen. He deserves it.
It's just a pity that Angela Ye ran off with my dad's money, otherwise I would have. Packaged them together for the Black Mountain. Package them together for the Black Mountain. Send her and Joyce Ye to keep each other company.
Victor Gao. Tell me where my sister is otherwise. I will make sure you die without a grave.
How dare you come here?
Why can't I come?
Today's banquet is hosted by King Kaoshan to entertain important guests. For someone ordinary like you, even if my husband gave you an invitation, you are not qualified to enter.
In this vast world, there's no place Angela. Yeah, cannot go. For John Gao's sake, I don't want to hit you guys. Your only way out is to tell me my sister's whereabouts.
Trying to scare me with my dad, I'm with the Black Mountain Society now. Even if my dad comes personally, he can't do anything to me.
Collaborating with the enemy in treason is an added crime.
Oh, please. You're just an ordinary person from the countryside. Lowly and shameless, seducing my husband, and pretending to be powerful to judge my son. I think you must be out of your mind.
If I want to judge someone, it's just a matter of words. I don't need to rely on anyone.
She's really addicted to pretending. You think you can judge whoever you want? Do you think you're from the Department of Punishing Heaven?
The Black Mountain Society now dominates Jiangjiang City. My son being able to join is his honor. Even if it's my husband, the governor of Jiangcheng, he wouldn't dare to touch him. But as for you, flaunting your charms, climbing up to my husband, I haven't even settled the score with you yet. I originally thought you would just take the money and run, but you dared to show up today. It's simply seeking your own death.
My being here is already giving you some leeway. It's the last chance for survival. If you still don't explaining it, you all are the ones seeking your own doom. Still don't explaining, you all are courting death.
Today is a banquet for big shots. The attendees are all noble families. This woman just thinks we won't dare to kill anyone here today. That's why she's so arrogant.
But ordinary people like her don't understand. When those in power want to eliminate someone, they don't need knives. Fame and power are the true justice and truth. I want to destroy you even, without dirtying my hands.
Fame and power are justice and truth. Raise your hand to me and see how you can destroy me.
You village girl still pretending, huh? Without my dad's protection, you're nothing, my mom is. The wife of the governor of Jiangnan, at the peak of high power. She could destroy you without even batting an eye.
You want to see, then watch closely. I want to destroy you. It's just a matter of saying a word. Everyone present here. This woman is flaunting her charms, shameless and despicable, seducing my husband. Today, she even comes here, causing trouble at the party of a big shot now. In the name of the governor's wife, I will judge her here. The #1 slut in Jiang City. I will not only make her reputationally ruined die a miserable death. What does everyone think?
Judge her.
Judge her.
I never needed John Gao's protection. Your so-called judgment, in my eyes, is nothing but a clown. Anyone who dares to stand with Mei Liu will bear the consequences.
You're just a country girl without my dad's protection. You can only mingle with trash. As for your sister, she's a lowly person too. I originally wanted her in the Gao family to serve as my slave and maid, but she's too useless. She's not even fit to be a servant for my Gao family.
Victor Gao, if you dare insult my sister again, you'll die.
You scoundrel! How dare you be so arrogant and even hit me?
You promiscuous woman, destroying other people's families, and even attacking the victim. If this person is not judged, where is the justice?
Where is the righteousness? Today is the birthday banquet of an important person. We can't let this woman defile this place.
Support the governor's wife. Justice will prevail. Justice will prevail. Let this Jiang City's #1 harlot be severely punished.
Judge her.
Judge her, judge her, judge her.
Do you see this? This is the power of the governor's wife. You not only seduced my husband, but also brought that bastard Joyce Ye into our Gao family, making our Gao family a complete mess. Today, I will not only make you die, but also nail you to the pillar of shame, to be scorned and cursed, to die in disgrace.
I represent the upper echelons of Jiangcheng's business community, supporting the governor's wife. Such a woman, shameless and disgraceful. She should be drowned in a pig cage, to serve as a warning to others. To serve as a warning to others.
On behalf of Jiang City, all noble families, I support the governor's wife. Drowning her in a pig cage is not enough punishment. It's best to break her hands and feet, so she can't run away.
On behalf of the socialites of Jiang City, I support the governor's wife, someone like her, who knows no shame. Killing her is not enough. Let's curse her together, never to be reborn. To be reincarnated as a dog in the next life. Support the governor's wife. Support the governor's wife.
I want to judge you. I don't even need to speak. Just move my little finger, and I can crush you to pieces.
All I hear is a bunch of frogs in a well croaking noisily.
Behind my mom is the sky of Jiang City. Even if the sky falls, what are you pretending for?
Behind me is the sky of the Xia dynasty, and your Gao family has practically pierced the sky. The so-called Jiangcheng elite are nothing but a pile of rotten mud, with a stench that's unbearable. With just them, they dare to touch me.
You're on the brink of death. Still dare to be stubborn. Someone come here.
Governor's wife, Mr. Gao, how can I assist you two?
In the capacity of the governor's wife, I will now judge this shameless woman. I want you to break her limbs, cut out her tongue, then put her in a pig cage and throw her into the river to feed the fish and shrimp.
Yes.
Within the Xia dynasty, only the Department of Punishing Heaven can judge and convict. You, Mei Liu, do not have such authority.
The governor's wife stands at the pinnacle of Jiang City. Her words are more effective than the Department of Punishing Heaven in Jiangcheng.
This woman is crazy. She's starting to talk nonsense.
All right. She must be scared. She's lost her mind. Forget it. Put her in the pig cage. Throw it far away when you do. Don't let this woman pollute the water of Jiang City.
Do it.
Stop.
Dad, just now, this woman was causing trouble in your name, saying she would dismiss you and even said she wanted your head.
Originally, family scandals shouldn't be exposed to the public, but this woman insisted on using your influence, so don't blame me for being ruthless. I have already announced in front of everyone that this woman will be drowned in a pig cage.
Foolish woman, unfilial child. He's gone mad. Miss Ye, Mei Liu, and Victor Gao are courting death. But could you, for the sake of my many years of loyalty, spare their lives?
I've already given them a chance. They didn't cherish it themselves. You, handle it as you see fit.
Dad, this woman is just a sly fox. Why are you kneeling to her?
You ungrateful brat.
Son.
You know nothing. Today you've caused big trouble. I give you 5 seconds to tell me to show repentance where otherwise our Gao family today. Then break your own legs. We'll face extermination.
I'm telling you, are you crazy? For this vile woman, you're actually going to harm your own son.
Dad, why are you still acting with this woman? But you actually play the part quite well. If I didn't know the background of this woman, I might actually think she is some big shot.
You better shut up right now. Today I'm going to destroy you, brute. Today I'm going to destroy you, brute. Black Dragon Guards, you beast. You beast, you really joined the Black Mountain Society?
Step back. Yes, I joined the Black Mountain Society, so what? Although the Black Mountain Society is a force from the Dongying, but within the Xia dynasty, they are engaged in legitimate business. Why shouldn't I join?
Legal and legitimate, just a facade. Black Mountain Society. Committing murder and arson within the Xia dynasty. Stealing artifacts and trafficking people. Selling organs. Countless people have suffered because of it. Whoever joins the Black Mountain Society is a traitor to the country and deserves to be punished.
Who do you think you are? Talking about punishment and execution. Do you really think you're someone from the Department of Punishing Heaven? Could it be that when you were with my dad in bed, for some fun, you got too into character?
Shut your mouth! Someone, arrest this brute. I want to personally break his legs.
The governor of Jiang City is just like this. Now, not only am I with the Black Mountain Society, but I also have the support of the King Kaoshan, who dares to touch me.
The Reliance Token, how do you have it? This is the token of the King Kaoshan.
I did something big for Miss Eto. It's a major accomplishment. Has won over the son of Prince Kaoshan, young Master Yang, nowadays Prince Kaoshan and Black Mountain Society. They are two closely allied forces. They span across the 12 provinces of Jiangnan as two major leaders, and they back me up. Dad, you can't touch me.
I didn't expect Lin Wang to have a rebellious son, even his son, has joined the Black Mountain Society.
Young Master Yang's name, do you think you can call me that directly? Don't think just because you have my dad backing you up, you can do whatever you want. I have the Reliance Token. To destroy you is just a snap of the fingers.
Welcome the Reliance Token.
Taking a chicken feather as an arrow.
You blind fool. This is the token of the King Kaoshan. My son holds this token. Even my husband has to kneel by the side for him.
That's right. With this Reliance Token, the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan must bow down. Didn't you say only the Department of Punishing Heaven can judge you? Now I will use this Reliance Token to command the 12 provinces of Jiangnan's all department heads jointly judge you how.
You ungrateful child.
So that's how the Reliance Token is used. I've learned something new. Want them to judge me? I advise you to hurry. Otherwise, when the banquet starts, there will be no chance.
It's my first time seeing someone so eager to die. Fine, I'll grant your wish.
Let me make it clear first. Don't say, even the Department of Punishing Heaven in the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, and even the main Department of Punishing Heaven in the capital, cannot judge me.
Such arrogant words.
With the appearance of the Reliance Token, it truly is extraordinary. All 12 chiefs are present.
King of the Mountain dominates both the light and dark sides, reigns over Jiangnan.
Naturally has this authority young Master Gao, now with supreme power, suppressing this country bumpkin and vile woman. It's somewhat like using a cannon to shoot mosquitoes.
It's great that everyone is here. Now I will use this Reliance Token to command everyone to judge this vile woman, sentence her to the pig cage, break her limbs.
Such severe punishment? What crime has she committed?
This vile woman is disrupting this banquet. Does it count as a serious crime?
Today's banquet is hosted by King Kaoshan for the head of the Department of Punishing Heaven. That important person, if she dares to disrupt the event, offending someone of such high status, indeed, it's a crime punishable by death.
You all, are you sure you want me to dead?
To make the entire Jia dynasty at Department of Punishing Heaven, no one is above punishment. Turn around to face judgment.
If I turn away, then it's your crime to be judged.
Ridiculous. I asked you to turn around, to give you, the criminal, a chance. Wait a minute. That big shot is here today. Even though she is impartial, she is fair in rewards and punishments. I advise you to confess obediently. We all will give you a chance, a decent way of living. If you resist unlawfulness, don't blame me for being ruthless.
I think that wretch is scared. She doesn't even dare to turn her head. I still like you the way you look defiant just now.
Hey, Master Fang, I advise all of you to leave quickly. Don't join my rebellious son in this mess.
John Gao, as a city governor, you're actually colluding with a criminal. Be careful of your official position. It might not be secure.
It's for the sake of your positions that I'm advising you to leave.
Joke. In the name of the Chief of the Department of Punishing Heaven of Jiang Province, I order you to turn around.
In the name of the Chief of the Department of Punishing Heaven of Dong Province.
In the name of the Chief of the Department of Punishing Heaven of Nan Province.
In the name of the Chief of the Department of Punishing Heaven of Nan Province.
In the name of the Chief of the Department of Punishing Heaven of Shi Province.
I order you to turn around.
Sneaky, despicable behavior. I want to see, what are you hiding?
If that's the case, then as you wish.
Greetings, Guardian of Justice.
Her? Why are they all kneeling?
Because the chiefs of the Department of Punishing Heaven from the 12 provinces of Jiangnan wouldn't dare to provoke Monsieur.
Nonsense. In the name of King Kaoshan, I command all of you to execute this harlot. Let her die without a burial place.
The Reliance Token is not to be used like this. Such power. How can it be wielded by a beast?
This is the Seal of Life and Death.
It is the token of authority of the Department of Punishing Heaven. It determines the life and death of the world. This is a national treasure.
This divine object disappeared along with the Guardian of Justice. How can it be in her hands?
The Seal of Life and Death is the highest token of the Department of Punishing Heaven. This gold seal just looks similar. It must be fake.
Right.
Blind to the truth.
How is this possible?
The power of King Kaoshan was originally given by the Guardian of Justice, and the Reliance Token is just scraps in front of the Seal of Life and Death. Now that the Seal of Life and Death has appeared, the Reliance Token naturally must bow down.
That's right. King Kaoshan was appointed by the Guardian of Justice to oversee the Underground Order. The Reliance Token encountered the Seal of Life and Death. Indeed, it can only submit.
Could it be that the Seal of Life and Death in her hand is real?
If the Seal of Life and Death in her hand is real, then isn't she the legendary Guardian of Justice? No wonder the 12 division leaders all knelt and submitted.
Considering you were deceived by traitors, I won't hold you accountable. Leave quickly. Each does their own duty.
Yes.
No, that's impossible. That vile person lives at the very bottom. How could they be related to the one who is second to none but the guardian of justice?
At this point, you still don't repent. Do you really want to bring ruin upon the entire Gao family before you're satisfied?
Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is the seal of life and death. The Department of Life governs death, judging the world. Within the Jia dynasty, no matter who it is, as long as a crime is committed, I will judge it. Whether it's a prince or a minister, none can escape punishment.
She really is the guardian of justice.
What we just did offended the pinnacle of the Jia dynasty. A pinnacle figure.
Offending the guardian of justice is equivalent to offending the ruler. It's a crime of great treason, punishable by extermination of the entire family.
Nonsense. That wretched sister of Angela Ye married into our Gao family for years. If she really were the guardian of justice, then our Gao family wouldn't be stuck in Jiangcheng. We'd already be in the capital, calling the shots.
My mom was right. Someone like the guardian of justice, someone so supreme. How could they be such a bumpkin, and even marry my sister into our Gao family?
Besides, the guardian of justice has been missing for so many years. She just looks a bit like her. And then, she found a magnetic fake seal and performed a juggling act here. She even dares to impersonate the guardian of justice here.
Facing death, she's still extremely foolish. Still a fool. I didn't reveal the life and death seal out of respect for you. I wanted to give your son and the Gao family one last chance. They won't cry until they see the coffin.
Beg the guardian of justice for forgiveness.
I think the one who won't cry until they see the coffin should be her. To cause trouble, she even dared to impersonate the guardian of justice. You're on a path to self-destruction. I advise you now, it's not too late to turn back. Kneel and submit. Then personally eliminate this vile person. Otherwise, don't blame me for acting righteously against my family.
You beast! Your foolishness has pushed the Gao family into the abyss. Kneel down immediately. Cut off your own limbs. Prostrate yourself. Then tell me where Joyce is. If Joyce is still alive, there might be a slim chance I can protect you and the Gao family. Otherwise, you, me, and all these people, no matter how high his position or how great his power, will all be reduced to ashes.
Dad, aren't you tired? What are you still acting for? This woman, just to cause trouble, dared to impersonate the guardian of justice. Just wait for King Kaoshan. When the big shots from the Department of Punishing Heaven arrive, I think it's you who will be reduced to ashes.
John Gao, are you blind? Giving up such a bright future just to side with this bitch and jump around like a clown here, don't you think? It's ridiculous.
That bitch Joyce Ye last night, I already got rid of her before she left. She was barely alive, constantly thinking. Which is you, her sister.
You beast.
Don't get excited. I haven't finished speaking yet. Do you know where I sent her? Do you know where I sent her? The Western Paradise? Rest assured, it won't be long before I send you to join her. Don't worry, I will soon reunite you with her.
It's over.
You realize it's over now? It's not too late. Listen to your son's advice. Kill this woman yourself. Cut ties with her. My son now has the Black Mountain Society and King Kaoshan as backing, ensuring your future official career, reaching higher levels, governing Jiang province. It's all possible.
He sighs not for himself, but for your sorrow.
I have already reached the peak. The future is infinitely bright. If he is truly my father, he should be applauding and cheering for me.
Unfilial son, since you refuse to admit your mistake, I have no choice but to act for the greater good. Personally break your limbs, to interrogate Joyce Ye's whereabouts, and seek Miss Ye's forgiveness.
Governor Gao, with me here, you won't be able to harm young Master Gao.
Originally, we were under the king of Kaoshan, but we were always at the bottom. Until we joined the Black Mountain Society. That's when we secured our position today. Now, young Master Gao's starting point
Is much higher than ours ever was, Governor Gao. I advise you to seize this opportunity to soar to great heights. Don't ruin it for yourself.
I didn't expect that before I even started investigating, you traitors, who collude with the enemy and betray the country, would reveal yourselves one by one if he listens to you. That would truly be a mistake. What do you know, you wretch? The Black Mountain Society, unifying the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, is already a foregone conclusion. Young Master Gao is the greatest talent in
Jiang City. Governor Gao, make your move quickly and deal with this wretch. Then apologize to your son. After all, you are father and son. He won't make things difficult for you.
Otherwise, when King Kaoshan and the people from Black Mountain Society arrive, not only your position as governor of Jiangnan, but even your life will be at risk because of this woman will be at stake.
Dad, I don't blame you for hitting me earlier. I don't blame you. Just admit your mistake. Get rid of that woman. We are still father and son. In the future, I'll ensure your rise to power. Guarding Jiang City won't be a problem. Otherwise, when King Kaoshan and Miss Ito arrive, they are furious. I can't save you.
When Lin Wang sees me, he can only kneel. As for the Black Mountain Society, after tonight it will completely disappear.
What a boastful claim. Who do you think you are? Daring to make King Kaoshan kneel? What qualifications do you have to arrogantly claim you can wipe out the Black Mountain Society?
To deal with you, we don't even need to mobilize such high-level figures. I could blow a little breath and scatter you to pieces.
You've got it wrong. It's me who could blow a breath, and you all would just be scattered. There'd be nothing left of you.
Angela, yeah, I really admire you, you country bumpkin, pretending to be a big shot, and you even look the part at this point. What are you pretending for?
East City is the economic center of Jiangnan. The underground forces in South City are countless. The Western City has the strongest martial artist in Jiangnan. These three are the dominant figures of these three cities. Even if the Black Mountain Society and King Kaoshan come, they would only try to win them over. Do you really think you're the guardian of justice and aren't afraid of the wind blowing too hard? Watch your tongue.
This woman is about to die. Now all she can do is talk tough.
5 minutes.
What? Are you counting down your own life?
Since you traitors have revealed yourselves, it saves me the trouble of investigating and gathering evidence. Within 5 minutes, the three of you will be reduced to ashes. I will use a little trick to let everyone know the fate of traitors who betray their country for glory is inevitable.
A bunch of fools. Miss Ye's words are law. If you now kneel down and beg for mercy, give up everything. At least you can save your own life.
Dad, has your brain been muddled by her?
Your dad's brain is more than muddled. He should be taken to see a neurologist.
Since this woman wants to play, then we'll just play along with her.
5 minutes. No, 1 minute in the East City, West City, and South City. All three cities, everyone colluding with the Black Mountain Society. Deal with them completely. Whoever dares to collude with foreign enemies must be prepared to be pulverized as an example to deter others.
1 minute. These three big shots not only dominate their regions but also have more support behind them, even the King Kaoshan, that across the 12 provinces in Jiangnan can't deal with them. You're really daydreaming.
All right. The banquet is about to start. Don't let this scoundrel cause more trouble, or we might offend important people. And it would be a loss for us.
No, 1 minute is very short. Give it to her. I see she's full of confidence. It's like she's got us figured out. I'm really curious.
This woman, always dodging. Maybe behind her, there's really some big backing.
What kind of backing? Could be greater than the King Kaoshan. Right. Doesn't she have the life and death seal? Doesn't she claim to be the guardian of justice? With the guardian of justice present, naturally, we can't compete with her.
The guardian of justice is nothing. The three of you were originally the King Kaoshan's followers. Now you've joined the Black Mountain Society. Even if the guardian of justice truly returns to the world, she won't be able to touch you at all.
Ignorance is fearless. The guardian of justice holds immense power. Even if the ruler of the Xia dynasty commits a crime, she can convict and judge them, let alone a group of ants like you.
No need for more words, Mr. Gao. 1 minute is almost up. This woman, even if she has support behind her, it's just some insignificant stuff.
With our strength, we could handle her right here. But since she's been so restless, let's see her display all her cards so everyone present can know how terrifying our background is. It's extremely terrifying.
That's right. We'll just stay here and wait for the people behind her to make a move. Within a minute, if this bitch can't deal with us, we'll chop her into 3 pieces and hang them on 3 city gates to serve as a warning.
That's a good idea. Let's give her 1 minute. This bitch can't do anything to you. After 1 minute, chop her into mincemeat. Display it on the city gate. Let the whole world know. The consequence of offending the 3 big bosses is to die without a place to be buried.
Can't wait for another minute. Only 10 seconds left.
Your chance is also down to these last 10 seconds. If the sky falls, there won't be any chance to make amends.
Shut up, Dad. These 10 seconds are also your last chance. This woman is playing with fire, and when it burns you, I won't save you.
The bigger the fire, the better. The filth of the world can only be cleansed by heavenly.
This woman has gone mad. Now she's starting to talk nonsense. Angela, yeah, didn't you say you wanted to annihilate us? Now it seems the only one getting destroyed is you.
A minute has passed. Of course, we're still doing just fine.
Our 3 families rule this area. Don't even mention giving her a minute. Even if we gave you 100 years, you wouldn't be able to touch us.
I feel like I just wasted a minute of my life. Next, let's use her life to compensate.
Don't rush. Let the bullet fly for a while.
What are you pretending for? 1 minute has passed. You're just a tiny ant, and you dare to shake these 3 big trees? This is the funniest joke I've heard in my life.
Is that so? Then laugh a little longer. Otherwise, soon you might. not be able to laugh anymore.
Don't worry, the joke you risked your life to tell is enough to make me laugh for a lifetime.
No need to waste words, since she can't do anything to us. Then next, it's our turn to act.
Cut her into 3 pieces, then we'll divide her up. 1 piece in the east, 1 piece in the west, 1 piece in the south. Hang them high on the city gate. Whoever dares to offend our 3 families, this is their fate.
Being made an example by our 3 families is for you the highest honor.
Someone. Chop off her head. Hang it on the south gate. Hey, what? All my assets have been frozen. The company has been shut down. The entire business community, the entire East City, the entire business world has been uprooted and reshuffled. Get her killed for me.
East City has been destroyed. Next is the West City and the South City.
This is impossible. I'm not only the richest person in the East City, I'm also the leader of the Eastern Province. Even the #1 person in the Eastern Province, when the Guardian sees me, must be very respectful. In just 1 minute, not only did my group perish, but even behind me, the entire Eastern Chamber's business group was uprooted. You, who exactly are you?
I said it doesn't matter who I am. What matters is that I can enforce the law on behalf of heaven. Judge everything. It's a pity some people won't turn back until they hit a wall.
Now you should know Miss Yi's power, right?
Nonsense, Miss Yi. This woman must have someone backing her up, just trying to play tricks, pretending to be the guardian of justice. It's simply ridiculous, such a supreme existence. How could someone like you impersonate at will?
Indeed, Mr. Han, although a business leader, but he is still a businessman after all. In terms of wealth, no one can match him. But in terms of power, he's still a bit lacking. In the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, there are more than 1 person who can topple him. If this alone can prove that she's the guardian of justice, then I might as well be the ruler of the Xia dynasty.
But that vile person, no matter how powerful the person behind her is, cannot move Zhak Zhao. Behind him is the Tianlin Group, which is in Jiangnan, the #1 underground force. In terms of wealth, he can't compare to Jack, the richest man. But in terms of power, even if it's the Black Mountain Society and the King of Kaoshan, would have to show him some respect.
Just a minion dares to talk about power and influence. Oblivion is near. You can choose how you want to die.
Let me choose how to die? I have 100 ways to make you wish you were dead. I'll choose them all for you. Soon you'll know what it means to wish for life in vain and wish for death in vain. Hello? What did you say? Impossible. My Tianlin group has been completely wiped out. I got on the SSS level wanted list. That's the entire Xia dynasty. Even the ruler can't do anything. Issue a wanted order, only the legendary guardian of justice.
The Tianlin group has committed numerous crimes. Now they've joined forces with the Black Mountain Society, acting as accomplices. Normally, someone like you wouldn't even make it to an A-level wanted list. But as I said, today we're going to punish traitors severely, eradicate national criminals. As a warning to others, we enforce the law with empathy. Kneel down and accept your punishment immediately. When the execution day comes, I can choose a background music you like.
Impossible. It's fake. It must be fake. My Tianlin group not only dominates Jiangnan, but also controls the entire underground criminal forces across the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. Even if you can destroy my headquarters, it's impossible to wipe out my followers.
Don't worry. What I want to destroy is not just your followers.
Arrogant. No matter how powerful the people behind you are, at most, they can destroy a city. Do you really think you can dominate the entire Jiangnan across 560 square kilometers of land and stir up a bloody storm?
Boss, this is bad. We just received a notice. The authorities have issued a warrant for everyone in the Tianlin group within the Xia dynasty. Everyone who has dealt with the Tianlin group has been caught in one sweep. You should surrender quickly. If we wait any longer, we'll all end up getting shot.
Who exactly are you?
It's that stupid question again. You all already know the answer. It's just that no one is willing to believe it. You've been given a way out, yet you refuse to take it. A dead-end road walked in darkness.
You can never wake up someone pretending to sleep unless you stab them.
That's not right. Absolutely not. At first, I thought this bitch was sheltered by my dad. But now that I think about it, this country girl is not simple at all.
After all, she's a sly fox who trades her body for benefits. Look at her shameless face. Who knows how many people she's seduced? Who knows how many people she's seduced? It's hard to say. She really got involved with someone? Who's the big shot?
No need to be afraid, Mr. Gao. In these 12 provinces of Jiangnan, no matter how high their position, they can't surpass King Kaoshan and Miss Ito. Besides, whether it's the richest Han or the leader Zhao, their power comes from their wealth and their status. Unlike me, I am a martial arts master. My strength is my reliance. The person behind this woman, whether it's wealth and power, What can you do to me?
Exactly. Master He's martial prowess is extraordinary. In these 12 provinces of Jiangnan, he is second only to King Kaoshan. He is truly the second best fighter in Jiangnan.
Even if this vile woman jumps around, she is just an ordinary person. How can she withstand the mightiest warrior? She may be able to destroy others, but when facing Master He, she will be crushed to bits.
The sea of bitterness is boundless. Turn back to the shore. Meier has already demonstrated her power. If you kneel down and repent now, it's still not too late. If Meier personally takes action, it would be like the wrath of heaven, the twilight of the gods.
Dad, stop deceiving yourself. If this woman really had any skills, she wouldn't be standing here.
Yes, no matter how good she is at seducing men, she only relies on borrowing external power. Master He's skill is his life's unparalleled martial art. His punch contains 20 years of power. Who can withstand it? The ones who should be kneeling and begging for mercy, are you?
Since when did mediocre skills become considered unparalleled?
Angela, yeah, you're seeking death.
Angela, yeah, you shameless woman, don't you know? The Changfeng Martial Arts School. It's the strongest martial arts school in the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. A disciple under Master He. There are over 100 ninth-rank experts.
To destroy you, even a janitor or an intern sweeping the floor would be enough.
Whether it's ninth rank or a master, they're insignificant in front of me. But considering that, the Changfeng Martial Arts School hasn't done much evil, I can give you a chance. Abandon the dark for the light, and you can be spared from death.
I, Ethan He, have been a master for many years. It's the first time I've heard such a ridiculous joke. In the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan, only King Kaoshan is slightly better than me. You're so arrogant.
Do you not understand?
The weight of a martial arts master?
When you step on an ant, do you consider how much weight the ant carries? When you step on an ant, do you consider how much it weighs?
I stand at the pinnacle of martial arts. I never kill nameless people, let alone a little girl like you. But a master cannot be insulted. Since you seek your own death, I will send you on your way. Let you witness what invincibility means.
This is the power of a master.
Truly earth-shattering and soul-stirring.
That wretch Angela, yeah, how could she possibly know? The might of Master He. She might end up miserably dead. Let's stay far away so her filthy blood doesn't splatter on us.
Just this.
You are actually a grandmaster.
Such a mere ant claims to be invincible.
No way. You actually surpassed a grandmaster. You've reached the divine realm.
What did he just say? Divine realm.
This woman actually killed top master Ethan He with just one kick. This martial skill is terrifying to the extreme.
Divine Realm is the highest level of martial cultivation in the entire Xia dynasty. There is only one person who has reached this level, and that is the Guardian of Justice.
With immense wealth, boundless power, and top-notch martial skills, looking at the entire Xia dynasty, only the Guardian of Justice fits this.
Could we really be wrong? Even the Black Mountain Society and King Kaoshan, when facing the Guardian of Justice, have only one outcome, and that is total destruction. We have gone astray, please, Guardian of Justice. Spare my life.
Yes. We are willing to give up everything we have and spend our lives to atone and repent.
It's too late for regret now. What awaits you is only the final judgment. Guards, take them away.
Spare us. Spare us.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. That bitch is just a country bumpkin at most. She relies on her seductive tricks to lure a few big shots. Saying she's the Guardian of Justice, I wouldn't believe it even if you beat me to death.
That's right, I don't believe it either. The richest man, Han, and the leader, Zhao, were wiped out. Could it be that their backgrounds weren't clean, and tonight they just happened to be, settled by the Xia dynasty's officials? As for Master He's demise, it's because his martial skills weren't enough. A so-called master, it's all his disciples who exaggerated his abilities.
Mom, you're right. This Angela, no matter how you look at her, doesn't seem to have the ability to wipe out 3 people. Even the big figure behind her is in doubt, I think. The cases of Han and Zhao are purely coincidental. This Ethan He is just less skilled, I think. He's just a martial arts fraud.
The facts are right in front of you. You still don't believe it.
I don't believe a damn thing you're saying. No matter what you say, this despicable person doesn't have the ability to dominate here, or is a big figure who dominates a region.
Whether you believe it or not, it's a matter of your intelligence. It's none of my business. You've already missed the last chance. Now there's only a dead end.
Guardian of Justice, my son here is worse than a beast, but I beg you to give him one last chance. I promise to make him reveal Joyce's whereabouts.
Dad, this bitch is just for show. She doesn't dare to touch me.
You have humiliated my sister like this. If it weren't for my sister being missing, and for the sake of your father, even if you had 100 lives, it wouldn't be enough for you to die.
Try touching my son if you dare.
Now that my sister is missing, I have no patience to play with you anymore. The video of you insulting Joyce, I've already watched it. I was really blind back then, to be deceived by a pair of mother and son worse than pigs and dogs, causing her to suffer for so many years. Today is the time to settle the blood debt.
How dare you touch my mom? You'll never know Joyce's whereabouts in this lifetime.
Miss Ye has connections everywhere. She'll find Joyce Ye sooner or later. She's asking you now about Joyce Ye's whereabouts. This is your last chance for redemption.
I bet you don't dare touch my mom.
My son now has King Kaoshan and the Black Mountain Society backing him. If you dare touch me, do you believe my son will make sure you die without a burial place?
Tell me, where exactly is Joyce Ye?
Mom.
If you don't say it now, I'll kill him first, then you. Even if the King of Heaven himself came today to back you up, you wouldn't escape death.
Arrogant. Let's see who dares to kill someone right under my nose.
Young Master Yang, Miss Ito, you finally arrived.
My son is now with the Black Mountain Society, and he has King Kaoshan as his backer. You wretch, how dare you lay a hand on me? It's good that you two are here. Quickly, get rid of this wretch.
You, how dare you? Not only are you causing trouble at my father's banquet, how dare you touch my people? I'll give you 3 seconds. Release Madame Gao immediately, or you will face the wrath of King Kaoshan. His thunderous fury will leave nothing of you.
Fine. I'll let go.
Mom.
Oh, my old bones. My whole body has been broken by this wicked woman. She's trying to make my life worse than death.
How dare you defy me? You simply don't know what's good for you.
Even if your father stood before me, he would only kneel and listen to my commands. Your only chance now is to sever ties with the Black Mountain Society and surrender on the spot.
My father is the king of the 12 provinces of Zhang City. Who do you think you are to speak such nonsense?
This woman is Joyce Ye's sister.
I see now. She's relying on your father. How dare you come here and act so arrogantly? But let me tell you, the governor of Zhang City is nothing in front of me.
This woman is just a vixen who knows how many men she has seduced. Among them, there must be someone more powerful than my husband.
No matter how influential they are, can they be stronger than King Kaoshan? Can they surpass my Black Mountain Society?
That's right. My father's power and authority have already reached the peak. If we add the Black Mountain Society, no matter what support you have, from the moment you make a move, you will be crushed to pieces, trampled by me.
I'm just sitting here. You want to crush me? Feel free to try.
You wretch. Get down from there right now. That is the supreme seat of this evening's event. Only the distinguished guests invited by my father can sit there.
To the left of the supreme seat is Rakshasa from the Department of Punishing Heaven. To the right is the true King Kaoshan, Lin Wang. Either one of them is someone you can only look up to. Even people of such status must obediently serve the distinguished guests on both sides. And yet you, a mere woman, dare to sit there so boldly. Aren't you afraid of incurring the crime of exterminating 9 generations?
This bitch is ignorant. That's why she's fearless. She even dares to impersonate the Guardian of Justice. Is there anything she can't do?
Is it possible that I am the Guardian of Justice, and this supreme seat is reserved for me?
Angela, yeah, are you just making things up now? If you're the Guardian of Justice, then I'm the first Emperor of Qin.
The majesty of the Guardian of Justice cannot be challenged. The overlords of the 3 cities in the southeast, standing tall in the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, whether in wealth, power, or military strength, have reached the pinnacle. Yet in just 1 minute, under Miss Yi's command, they were annihilated. Mr. Yang, do you think in the entire Shi dynasty anyone else could do that?
You're talking nonsense. Is this true?
It's true, but what my dad said is mostly exaggerated.
That's right. The richest man, Han, and leader Zhao were both taken down by the Xia dynasty's officials today. Master He is just a big fraud. All 3 of them were wiped out today. Either it was a coincidence, or they just weren't strong enough. She definitely knows a bit about the officials. She got some insider information. Plus, she has some martial skills. Other than that, she's just an ordinary person.
As far as I know, the Guardian of Justice has been retired for years. Now the one in charge of the Department of Punishing Heaven is Rakshasa. The legendary Guardian of Justice is now dead or alive. It's still unknown. How dare you impersonate her? You've got some nerve.
You female fraud, your little trick has been exposed, hasn't it?
Some people really have brains and eyes for nothing. The facts are right in front of them, yet they believe the foolish imagination.
You.
The richest Han and the leader Zhao were indeed eliminated by the Xia dynasty's officials, but I am also a martial artist. I know Master He has ability. You defeat Ethan. You do have strength. Our Black Mountain Society has always liked recruiting talented people. Why not join our Black Mountain Society and become my maid? I promise to ensure you enjoy wealth and prosperity.
The Black Mountain Society will be destroyed tonight. As for King Kaoshan, when he arrives, I will also hold him accountable. You people now have only one way out. That is to tell me my sister's whereabouts.
You refuse the toast only to drink a forfeit. Since you don't want to be a slave, then we will be enemies. Where are the god-slaying guards?
Here.
Where is the power of underground of the Jiangnan 12 chambers? Where is the power of underground of the Jiangnan 12 chambers?
Here.
These god-slaying guards are the strongest guards of the Black Mountain Society. They specialize in exterminating masters, and they are an underground, force-backed by the King Kaoshan, supported by grandmasters. Today, even if you have incredible skills, it's hard to escape this deadly situation. In my opinion, you should just kneel down and obediently lick Miss Ito's shoes. That's your only way out.
Let her be a female slave. She refused. Now, if you want to survive, you can only become a dog.
Being Miss Ito's dog is also her honor.
Instead of being human, you choose to be a dog. Even these flies dare to block my way.
Hoarding death. Kill them for me.
Let me see who dares to make a move. Greetings, Guardian of Justice.
How is that possible? How could she be the Guardian of Justice?
This can't be. There must be a mistake.
My father's title, King of Kaoshan, was personally appointed by the Guardian of Justice. This Rakshasa is currently the head of the Department of Punishing Heaven. This woman is the Guardian of Justice. We're doomed.
This is bad. We calculated everything. How did we miss the top person of the Xia dynasty? However, what does it matter how strong this Guardian of Justice is? This is Jiang City, not the Imperial capital. This is our turf.
Who just tried to cut off my path to life? Step forward.
You are not welcome here, but since you are here, it saves me the trouble of finding you.
Rakshasa, you don't scare me. This is not the Imperial capital. No matter how powerful your Department of Punishing Heaven is, what can you do to me? The 12 provinces of Jiangnan are our home ground.
The 12 provinces of Jiangnan are the land of the Xia dynasty people. What right do you have to call it your home ground?
You wield immense power, wealth rivaling nations, and your martial prowess is top-notch. But you and Rakshasa are just a few people, while behind me are hundreds of Dongying experts.
My people have surrounded the entire area.
Damn it! The intelligence was wrong. Around Yoko Ito, there are so many experts hidden. By Yoko Ito's side, so many experts are hidden.
You unfilial son, what do you want to do?
Dad, a wise man submits to circumstances. Now the power of the Black Mountain Society is greater than yours. So, on your behalf, I joined them. From now on, I am the new King Kaoshan, you old fool. It's time to step down.
I'll destroy you, scoundrel, in the name of the King Kaoshan. I order you all to break this scoundrel's limbs and bring him here under escort.
It seems they recognize me more, the new King Kaoshan.
My Black Mountain Society, unifying Jiangnan, is already a foregone conclusion. Don't mention the King Kaoshan. Even if this woman really is the Guardian of Justice, I've got her figured out too.
Trying to figure me out with tricks won't work. Call your master here.
You're not the Guardian of Justice at all. What's the point of bluffing? The Guardian of Justice had a great battle with my master back in the day, suffered serious injuries, couldn't hold on. If it weren't for that, why would she retire from the scene, at the peak of her power?
What do you really mean? Is she the Guardian of Justice or not?
Of course not, these two people. Just want to bring down my Black Mountain Society, but their abilities are not enough. So they brought out a fake Guardian of Justice to create momentum. She is an imposter.
I retired from the martial world because of my sister, not because I was injured. That Ichiro Yagyu couldn't hurt me.
What a joke. The #1 person in the Xia dynasty would give up immense wealth and supreme power for her own family. If you're going to make up a reason, at least make it believable. Truly a fool. Truly a fool.
So it turns out she's a fake after all.
That's right. I told you she's a fake. However, she must resemble the real Guardian of Justice quite a lot, which is why she managed to deceive us.
It's just a pity. A fake can't become real, and the real can't be faked.
The Guardian of Justice was severely injured in a fight with my master, yet this woman before us is unscathed. She even made up a story about retiring from the martial world for her sister. Do any of you here believe it?
Dongying pirates, just barbarians, have small manners but no great righteousness. How could they know blood is thicker than water? Family ties are precious, so-called supreme power, compared to human affection, is worthless.
Things have come to this. What are you still trying to justify? The more you speak, the more ridiculous it becomes. You are just a fake, and have no say. I won't waste my breath on you. You two. One is the chief of the Department of Punishing Heaven. One is the King Kaoshan of Jiangnan. You can be called the cream of the crop. If you die here today, it's indeed a pity. How about you surrender to me? I might spare your lives.
It's you who should surrender. This is the Xia dynasty. How dare a small fry like you challenge the Dragon King's temple? The Guardian of Justice is right here. It's laughable how arrogant you are. You don't know what you're talking about.
You rebellious child, it's not too late to turn over a new leaf now. With this woman, cut all ties. It's your only way out. Otherwise, the Guardian of Justice will be furious, and I won't be able to protect you.
Stubborn and obstinate since that's the case. Don't blame me for being ruthless. Send them to hell.
A swarm of ants.
With just these nobodies, you still want to conquer the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. Dream on.
I spent money hiring so many masters. They can't even defeat my dad alone. And there's this Rakshasa. What should we do?
No way. My subordinates are too useless. I have to do it myself.
The Heavenly Dragon Flash. Dangerous.
The Sky Dragon Flash. Dangerous.
Damn it, Yoko Ito has already received the true teachings of Sword Saint Yagyu, even his supreme sword technique, the Sky Dragon Flash, she has mastered.
This woman's swordsmanship is already extraordinary and saintly. Given time, she will surely become the second Ichiro Yagyu.
My goal is to surpass my master and slay the real Guardian of Justice. Today, I'll start by practicing on you, the imposter.
Do not harm the Guardian of Justice.
Rakshasa, King Kaoshan, all of you are just worthless weaklings. We are destined to swallow you whole. Even the real Guardian of Justice can't stop me.
With just you, even if you train for 100 years, you won't be my match.
Since you can break the Skyward Dragon Flash in the entire Xia dynasty, except for the true Guardian of Justice, no one can break this move.
At today's banquet, I originally planned to retire, but unfortunately my family was humiliated by a traitor. I want to retreat, but I can't. Since that's the case, then I shall return to my position and sweep away the filth of the world and cleanse the evil in the world.
Welcome back, Guardian of Justice.
It's over, it's over. She really is the Guardian of Justice, Miss Ito. Is no match for her at all, is no match for her at all.
Since we sold the Guardian of Justice's sister to them. Oh my god, this is a crime that will implicate 9 generations of our family.
Now we realize our mistake, but it's too late. The disaster is imminent.
You were given a chance before, but you didn't cherish it. Now it's too late to regret. You harmed my sister. 100 deaths wouldn't be enough to forgive you. Quickly tell me her whereabouts. At least I can let you die a little more peacefully.
I sold her to the Black Mountain Society. You should go find Yoko Ito.
Yes, every debt has its debtor. Although my son did something wrong, all the blame falls on Yoko Ito. It was her who sent your sister to Alex Yang. It was them who caused your sister to miscarry, leaving her with only a breath left. It's not our fault.
I failed in teaching my son. I harmed the Guardian of Justice's sister. I am willing to pay with my life. Please forgive me, Guardian of Justice.
You indeed failed in teaching your son, but what you need to do now is to atone for your sins through merit, not by taking your own life.
Thank you, Guardian of Justice, for giving me a chance. From now on, I sever our father-son relationship. I will personally take your head to apologize to the Guardian of Justice.
Miss Ito, what should we do now? She's the Guardian of Justice, after all. We're doomed.
Why panic? Can my heavenly soaring dragon flash be broken just because she is the Guardian of Justice? Impossible, unless you can defeat my master. Only then can you claim to be the Guardian of Justice.
Even if Ichiro Yagyu comes, he would also be destined to fail.
If you want to prove your identity, do you still need my master? The Phoenix Blood Sword in your hand represents the might of the Department of Punishing Heaven. And even more so, it symbolizes the Guardian of Justice. When I attacked just now, why didn't you use the Phoenix Blood Sword? Why don't you kill me?
You are not worthy to die by my Phoenix Blood Sword.
Indeed, your blood is too filthy. The Guardian of Justice draws the sword. Wouldn't it just taint this national treasure sword?
The Phoenix Blood Sword only executes those who are utterly wicked and supreme. Although you are utterly wicked, you do not reach the level of supreme. You don't even have the qualification to make the Guardian of Justice.
Draw the sword. Is that so? Is there a possibility that you simply cannot draw the Phoenix Blood Sword? It's not just the Guardian of Justice's weapon. It's also the divine artifact that certifies the Guardian of Justice. Qualification. In the Department of Punishing Heaven, only by pulling out the Phoenix Blood Sword can one qualify to become the Guardian of Justice. Otherwise, you can only become an acting chief, and will never be able to become the one who oversees everything as the Guardian of Justice.
You...
Rakshasa, am I right?
Yes, so what?
It's good that you have admitted it. Then let her pull out the Phoenix Blood Sword to prove that she is the real Guardian of Justice. Otherwise, you are just an imposter.
You seem to know quite a few secrets of the Department of Punishing Heaven. But I've said before, you are not worthy of me drawing my sword. The Black Mountain Society is heinous. The evidence is conclusive now. In my capacity as the Guardian of Justice, I will judge you. You are destined to die. I don't even need to lift a finger.
You impersonated the Guardian of Justice. Your sins are greater than mine. Rakshasa and the King of Kaoshan are your accomplices. Theoretically speaking, they deserve to die as well.
You barbarian, you dare to judge the Guardian of Justice?
I may not have the authority to judge her, but what about your archenemy, the Department of Supreme Justice? I've already reported your impersonation of the Guardian of Justice to them. Once they arrive, you won't be able to escape.
Rakshasa, the King Kaoshan, how dare you! You actually found someone. To impersonate the Guardian of Justice, such a crime, not only warrants the extermination of your entire clan, but even if 10 clans were wiped out, it's about exterminating your entire clan! Even so, you wouldn't die unjustly.
What is the Department of Supreme Justice? And who is she?
After you chose to retire, the King of the Northern Realm established the Department of Supreme Justice. It's on par with my Department of Punishing Heaven, competing for power. This Mulan is my archenemy, also the head of the Department of Supreme Justice.
This woman dreams of replacing Rakshasa, the Department of Supreme Justice, taking over the Department of Punishing Heaven. She has the King of the Northern Realm backing her, always targeting us.
Truly, when the tiger is absent from the mountain, the monkey becomes king.
How dare you speak so rudely?
Mulan, open your eyes wide and see clearly. The person in front of you is the Guardian of Justice.
The Guardian of Justice is not someone you can decide with just words.
Even if you have a grudge against my Department of Punishing Heaven, there's no need to be so hasty. These people commit numerous crimes and act unlawfully. Doesn't your Department of Supreme Justice want to join forces with us to catch them all in one go?
Fabricated accusations, no evidence. Lady Mulan, I'm just a businessman, not a scoundrel. This Rakshasa and King Kaoshan, they are seizing the interests of the Black Mountain Society from me. They are using public office for personal revenge, lying and slandering. Please, Your Honor, see the truth.
That's right. I am the son of this old dung. I am now upholding justice over family ties, reporting my father's slander. Miss Ito and I are both innocent. It's this old people who conspired with Rakshasa and found a fake Guardian of Justice to flaunt their power. Please, judge them.
Beast, you're at death's door, yet you still distort the truth.
Enough. I don't have time here to listen to your grievances. I only know someone here is impersonating the Guardian of Justice. This is treason, a crime as grave as usurpation. Within 10 seconds, I advise you all to confess and surrender. You might at least die swiftly. Otherwise, you will surely find life worse than death. Otherwise, I will make you wish you were dead.
Department of Supreme Justice, as an official of the Xia dynasty, you choose to believe their words rather than your own colleagues.
I only believe in the truth. I only believe in the law. I only know anyone who dares to impersonate the Guardian of Justice will be executed without mercy. If you really want to prove you are the Guardian of Justice, you must provide evidence.
Ridiculous. The Guardian of Justice holds the seal of life and death, wields the Phoenix blood sword, and wears the golden thread robe. What more proof is needed?
Holding these 3 tokens means being the Guardian of Justice. Besides, these 3 tokens are already in your hands, Rakshasa. You can give them to whomever you want. If you give them to a cat or dog on the street, they would also have the seal of life and death, the Phoenix blood sword, and the golden threaded garment. Are you all going to kneel before them?
How dare you?
You're the one being disrespectful. If you want to prove she's the Guardian of Justice, you need to provide evidence.
I just said only if she draws the Phoenix blood sword can she prove she is the true Guardian of Justice. Otherwise, you will all be brought to justice.
That's a good idea. The Phoenix blood sword is the national divine sword. The divine sword has a spirit. If you can gain its recognition, you can draw this sword and become the Guardian of Justice of the Department of Punishing Heaven. If you can draw this sword, I will immediately die to apologize. If not, you all must plead guilty and face justice.
The Phoenix blood sword originally belongs to the Guardian of Justice. Let her draw the sword. It's as easy as eating and drinking.
Please, Guardian of Justice, draw the sword and intimidate these villains. At the same time, make the head of the Department of Supreme Justice kneel and apologize.
If you lose today, you will never set foot in the Xia dynasty again.
But if I win, you must disband the Department of Punishing Heaven, and then admit defeat by taking your own life.
It's a deal.
It seems that I, Ichiro Yagyu, have the upper hand.
Sorry, the one who has the upper hand is me. Not good. As expected of the top master of the East, if it weren't for the Phoenix blood sword in hand, in today's battle, it's still uncertain who would win or lose. In this battle, the Phoenix blood sword was severely damaged. Drawing the sword again might risk it shattering completely. This sword is imbued with the dragon vein energy of the Xia dynasty. It's not only the treasured weapon of the Department of Punishing Heaven, but also the founding sword of the nation. If it gets destroyed, the Department of Punishing Heaven would lose its divine weapon, and even the Xia dynasty would decline. From today on, the sword can never be drawn again.
How come? Don't pull it out. If you want to prove you are the Guardian of Justice, hurry and pull it out.
She is not the real Guardian of Justice. How could she possibly draw the sword?
You're slandering me. Guardian of Justice, this is a critical moment. Please draw the sword to prove yourself. We can't delay any longer.
That's right. The Department of Supreme Justice has always wanted to replace the Department of Punishing Heaven. If you don't draw the sword, we will be judged.
And the Department of Punishing Heaven will be doomed.
I can't draw it.
Can everyone see it now? This imposter is about to be exposed.
Since you can't draw the sword, you can't prove you are the Guardian of Justice, guards. Take this group, who are impersonating the Guardian of Justice. Capture them all. I will judge them one by one. 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 Punish them according to the law.
Hold on. I am not drawing the sword. Not because I can't draw it, but because the consequences of drawing this sword are not something you can bear.
Nonsense. It's just drawing a sword. Could it be that it would shake the earth and mountains and cause a natural disaster?
Something more serious than causing a natural disaster.
You want to make up a reason? Can you come up with one that's more believable?
What do those barbarians know? This Phoenix blood sword is connected to the Xia dynasty. If it is destroyed, not only will the divine sword be lost, the Xia dynasty will also fall. Such a crime. Can you bear the responsibility?
What my master said is indeed true. The origin of this Phoenix blood sword is indeed extraordinary.
This story is indeed not bad. What nonsense so mysterious? All I know is, if you cannot draw this Phoenix blood sword, then you are not the Guardian of Justice. You are an imposter, and you must be executed along with your entire clan.
A national treasure cannot be easily destroyed. Asking me to draw the sword is absolutely impossible.
Since that's the case, you just can't draw your sword. Guards, arrest these traitors and rebels. Take them all down. This time, it's not just you, Rakshasa, and Lin Wang, conspiring with this person. It's not as simple as impersonating the Guardian of Justice. The Guardian of Justice is a pillar of the Xia dynasty, standing at the pinnacle. Bringing out this imposter is a plot to usurp power and an act of great treason. The entire Department of Punishing Heaven is complicit.
If you want to frame someone, you'll always find a reason. You have no authority to judge me and the Department of Punishing Heaven.
You imposter, and this bunch of trash-making counterfeit goods, why can't I judge them? If you have the ability, then prove yourself as the true Guardian of Justice.
The fake can't become real. This is why you all have to pay the price for it.
Arrest the head of the Department of Punishing Heaven for me. Today, it's a perfect opportunity to capture them all at once.
Guardian of Justice?
Wrong. She's not the Guardian of Justice. She's a fake. A useless person who can't even pull out the Phoenix blood sword. And you dare to call her the Guardian of Justice? Angela Ye, Rakshasa, Lin Yang, and the entire Department of Punishing Heaven intend to impersonate the Guardian of Justice, plotting to usurp power. Treasonous. Today, our Department of Supreme Justice, on behalf of the ruler of the Xia dynasty, will judge them. Everyone shall be executed without mercy. Chief Fang, we'll start with you.
I, as the Guardian of Justice, order you to stop.
You are not the Guardian of Justice. The Department of Punishing Heaven is destined to be destroyed today. As for you, the main culprit, I will make you suffer. Make you wish you were dead.
The Department of Punishing Heaven protects the Xia dynasty. Judgment of justice. Upholding the law on behalf of heaven is a nation's vital duty. You have no right to judge. Do you want me to draw my sword to prove it? Fine. Today, for the Department of Punishing Heaven, I have no choice but to draw my sword. But the consequences, you cannot.
If you truly can draw your sword, my Department of Supreme Justice is willing to stake our lives, to atone for the offense against the Guardian of Justice. How about that?
It's a deal. Take a good look.
This is impossible. How could she draw the Phoenix blood sword? Didn't you say she was a fake?
That's not right. She's supposed to be a fake. Back then, Master and the Guardian of Justice had a great battle. They were severely injured. She should have been seriously injured too.
Ichiro Yagyu is indeed a top master, but in terms of strength, I am already above him. Plus, with the support of the Phoenix Blood Sword, he can't possibly hurt me. This is bad. The nation's treasure is destroyed in an instant. The Xia dynasty may be implicated. What is going on? It's you, fool, who forced me to draw the sword to prove myself. Now that the divine sword is broken, it has caused the wrath of heaven, implicating the Xia dynasty if in the future the people suffer. You cannot escape responsibility.
Didn't you just say, if the identity of the Guardian of Justice is proven, your Department of Supreme Justice is willing to pay with your life? Now you've destroyed the Divine Sword, adding to your crime. How will you account for that?
The Phoenix Blood Sword was imbued with the Dragon Vein's fortune, protecting our Xia dynasty for 100 years. Destroyed by a fool like you, even if you're cut into 1,000 pieces, it wouldn't be too much.
A broken sword. If it's broken, so be it. Outside, it's just a change in the weather. It's a natural phenomenon. Based on this, you want to accuse me? Besides, I asked her to prove it because I was worried someone might impersonate the Guardian of Justice. It was entirely for everyone's consideration. These days, is it a crime to uphold justice? Is it a crime to uphold justice?
Your Department of Supreme Justice abuses its power, plotting to eliminate the entire Department of Punishing Heaven. Is this what you call upholding justice? Don't disgrace those 4 words. Within the Xia dynasty, any organization, without my permission, Angela Ye, cannot exist. Your Department of Supreme Justice was a mistake from the start. It's neither serving the public, nor having the authority to enforce the law.
Guardian of Justice. Do you really think you can cover the sky with one hand? Behind me is the Duke of Zhenbei. He is the uncle of the ruler of the Xia dynasty.
This woman colluded with foreign enemies to persecute the Department of Punishing Heaven and destroyed the Sword of National Protection. Her crimes are unforgivable. I have executed her on the spot. Today, the Department of Supreme Justice is hereby disbanded. All those present who colluded and persecuted the Department of Punishing Heaven and acted as accomplices, if you surrender now, there is still a chance for survival. If you dare to resist, you will be executed for your crimes. Who agrees? Who opposes?
Miss Yoko, I have risked everything for you. Now I have caused the Guardian of Justice's sister's death, and there's absolutely no way out.
Miss Yoko, I'm begging you, for the sake of my son, who has been loyal, serving you like a dog, please save him, save him.
Yoko Ito, when you brought that pregnant woman here, you didn't say she was the Guardian of Justice's sister. Now we're all doomed. What should we do now? You've gotten us into deep trouble.
No.
Don't panic yet.
Yoko Ito, I'm giving you one last chance. Tell me the whereabouts of my sister. I can make your death less painful.
If the Guardian of Justice kills me, you'll never see your sister again. But luckily, on the road to the underworld, I'll have your sister to keep you company. It won't be lonely.
Let Miss Ito go quickly, or else I'll strangle this woman.
Who would have thought that the mighty Guardian of Justice actually has a weakness?
Sister.
Guardian of Justice?
If you dare to kill me, I'll make your sister perish. I didn't expect your sister to be the Guardian of Justice. Luckily, I had a backup plan. At your last breath, I had someone save you. How do you plan to repay me for saving your life?
I caught beats. Get out of the Xia dynasty.
People of the Xia dynasty, when faced with their savior, show no gratitude at all. If I can save you, I can also send you to hell.
Stop. Let go of my sister.
Of course I can't let her go. She's my life-saving straw. She's my life-saving straw.
You wretch. Your sister is in my hands now. Even if you are truly the Guardian of Justice, there's no way out.
It was you, this fool, who personally sent Joyce Ye, that bastard, into our Gao family. My son and I, day and night, treated her like an animal. Summoning her, you, as her sister, did this. Truly dedicated.
But if you think about it, I should be considered your brother-in-law, right? Your sister, she's really something.
But you beasts.
It's these beasts, even you, the mighty Guardian of Justice, are powerless, aren't you? Now, you, kneel down for me. Give me. Kneel down.
Despicable and shameless.
Thanks for the compliment. Aren't you going to kneel down for me right away?
Sister, don't.
The esteemed pillar of the Xia dynasty, second to none, the Guardian of Justice above all. How soft those knees must be. What qualifies you to be the Guardian of Justice?
Let me tell you, if you let go of my sister now, I can still spare your life.
You're threatening me. Come on, give this woman a slash.
stop.
If you want me to stop, that's possible. Right now, you need to cut your own Achilles tendon, disable your limbs, ruin yourself, and then prostrate yourself completely, crawl before me, submit to me, and I'll let your sister go. How about that?
That's impossible. I am the guardian of justice, protecting the Saya dynasty, enforcing the law by heaven's mandate.
Then there's nothing to discuss.
You beast.
I don't have that much patience. Either you ruin yourself. How about I just break her limbs, and then slice her flesh, piece by piece. I'm really good at slicing sashimi. I wonder what raw human flesh feels like. What does it feel like for you to make me sever my own tendons?
Fine.
Sister, don't... Guardian of Justice, stop. This is the enemy's plot.
I've owed my sister for many years and caused her to be harmed by villains. I can only repay her this way.
Hurry up.
Sis, I'm sorry.
Sister. Joyce.
Sister, don't blame yourself. I don't blame you. Your hand should hold the sword that protects the Jia dynasty, not break for me.
Don't.
Guardian of Justice, please restrain your grief. Joyce is already dead.
No, the Guardian of Justice is overdrawing their cultivation and life to heal Joyce.
Sister.
It's my fault for being useless all these years. You've suffered so much. From today on, no one will dare to bully you anymore.
Truly worthy of being the guardian of justice, even able to bring someone back to life. For the sake of your sister, you exhausted all your power and life. Now you are extremely weak. Even with all the trash present here, none of them are my match. So you all still cannot escape death.
Sister, don't worry, here I am. Clown can't stir up trouble.
Killing you is more than enough.
You beasts harmed my family, caused chaos in the Xia dynasty. Today, the nation's and family's hatred, new and old grudges, I will make you pay with blood, settle all accounts.
You can't kill me. My master is Sword Saint Yagyu. I am from the Ito clan. Behind me is the entire country.
Those who disturb my Xia will be punished no matter how far, whether it's you or your master, or the Ito family, even the entire country. You can't escape my judgment and verdict.
Arrogant, you are the guardian of justice. So what if you're strong? You're just a dying ember in the wind. When my master arrives, once he takes action, you will surely suffer a crushing defeat. I advise you to release me quickly now. Kneel down and beg for mercy, and I might spare your life. Otherwise, I'll make everyone present accompany me to the grave.
Is that so? Then I'll destroy you first, then Ichiro Yagyu, and finally the Ito family, and the entire country.
Who dares to harm my disciple will be killed without mercy.
Ichiro Yagyu. Now, not only has he recovered from his injuries, but his strength seems to have improved further.
In the past, the Guardian of Justice relied on the Phoenix Bloodsword to defeat the #1 expert of the Eastern Kingdom. Now the Guardian of Justice is physically weak, and her cultivation has declined. The Phoenix Bloodsword is broken. How can she possibly resist?
My master is coming. Let me go quickly. If you dare to harm a hair on my head, my master will kill all of you in the Department of Punishing Heaven.
Really?
You wretch courting death.
Aren't you looking for your disciple? Give her back to you.
Angela Ye, 5 years ago, I couldn't kill you this time. You definitely won't have another chance.
Ichiro Yagyu, invincible in the world.
I say you vile person. Today you can't escape death.
My master is here. No matter how glorious your guardian of justice is, today it will end here. However, we have always been merciful. We can give you a chance. Give you all a chance for the Department of Punishing Heaven. All of you kneel before us, submit to us, join our Black Mountain Society. We can spare your life and let you live in luxury, worry-free for a lifetime.
We, from the Department of Punishing Heaven, would rather die standing than live kneeling.
Yes.
Would rather die standing than live kneeling. Would rather die standing than live kneeling.
Since you are rushing to your death, don't blame us for being ruthless, Master. Please take action. Kill them all.
Angela Ye, back then, I lost to you. But that was because you had the Phoenix Bloodsword, and I, only holding an ordinary weapon. Now, I have also brought our Dongying's national sword, Tsurugi no Yawata, and your Phoenix Bloodsword is already a pile of trash on the ground. This time, I must personally cut off your head and announce to the world you are no match for us at all. You're no match for us.
This is outrageous.
These despicable invaders have gone too far. If you want to harm the Guardian of Justice,
You'll have to step over our dead bodies.
Fine, I'll kill a few people first, to warm up. Then, I'll take your life, Angela.
Step back. You're not his match.
Sister, you're not his match right now either.
This battle is not just for me, but for the entire Xia dynasty. Even if it means death, I can't let these vile creatures...
Honestly, Angela, yeah, I really admire you. You are a heroine. You can be called the #1 in the Xia dynasty, but unfortunately you were born in the wrong body.
Enough with the nonsense.
Don't worry, I won't kill you with one strike. I want to enjoy your screams. Then slowly cut your flesh and let your blood flow. This Ichiro Yagyu.
Isn't even taking the fight seriously against the Guardian of Justice. He's toying with the Guardian of Justice. Every strike could kill the Guardian of Justice.
but each time he only injures the Guardian of Justice. It's more than just toying. It's humiliation. It's simply torture.
Sis, don't. Sisters, stop fighting. Let's go home.
This battle, if I lose, not only will we be homeless, but millions of people in the Xia dynasty will also be homeless. As people of the Xia dynasty, we can bleed, we can sacrifice, but we absolutely cannot admit defeat, nor can we surrender.
Stop fighting, sister.
As people of the Xia dynasty, I must shed my last drop of blood for the Xia dynasty.
No, Guardian of Justice, you've shed enough blood. We can't always let you charge ahead every time.
Now it's our turn to bleed.
Right.
I'm really touched, all right?
You all bleed together. I want to see how much blood you have to spill.
No.
Master Yagyu's swordsmanship is truly superb, but never killing anyone is boring.
Young Master Yang doesn't know Master Yagyu is toying with this trash. These people dying would be so dull.
Well said. It's better to break their spirit than to kill them. Let them all die. When a person dies, the light goes out. Naturally, they won't fear pain. But if you let them live, endure endless pain, and suffer loneliness, that's more fun.
Ichiro Yagyu, stop right there.
Stop. These people are perfect live targets, just right for sword practice. Why should I stop? I want to make you bleed and then take your miserable life. I want to make you suffer both physically and mentally, then kneel down and beg me to grant you death. Beast.
You are all beasts.
Sword Saint, don't just focus on these people. And what about her?
Mr. Yagyu, she is Angela Yi's sister. If you want to torture Angela Ye, just torture her sister directly.
Master, what she said is not wrong. This Joyce Ye is the apple of Angela Ye's eye. For this sister, she would exhaust her own cultivation and life. As long as in front of her, you dismember Joyce Ye, it will definitely cause Angela Ye to die from heartbreak.
Beast, if you have any issues, come at me. My sister is an ordinary person.
She shouldn't have to suffer, just for being born as your sister.
Although I am an ordinary person, but I'm not afraid of you. Sister, you've protected me for so long. This time, it's my turn to protect you.
Not afraid, are you?
Sister.
Sister, I'm not in pain.
Not in pain? How about this pain? Let's see. How long you can grit your teeth and hold on.
No matter how fierce, ruthless, or strong you are, I'm not afraid of you.
The renowned sword saint of the Dongying, the world's greatest master. My sister is just an ordinary person, among millions in the Xia dynasty. Even she's not afraid of you, do you really think? You can trample over us.
If one refuses to obey, I'll kill one. If two refuse, I'll kill both. If 10,000 people refuse, I'll... Then, let's start with her.
Every inch of our land is paid with blood. Any foreign invader cannot trample on our Xia dynasty. The Xia dynasty, with countless patriots, sheltering it with their blood, as long as the backbone of the nation remains, the divine sword will remain.
The Phoenix Blood Sword has been stained with everyone's blood, and has actually been reborn.
The artifact has shown its spirit, the Phoenix Blood Sword has felt, the unyielding passion of the people of Xia Dynasty, and has also felt the spirit of resistance of the Guardian of Justice. That's why it can miraculously be reborn.
Miracle! The Phoenix Blood Sword. So what if it has been reborn, it still can't escape? The fate of being cut off by me. The fate of being cut off by me.
That's right. No matter how much you struggle, it's useless. My master is at full strength now, and you are like a candle in the wind.
Is that so? Then try this move of mine.
Sister, no.
Even if the Phoenix Blood Sword is reforged, so what? You are destined to fail. Master, this...
That move just now was clearly Amelia's unique skill. Who are him, you and her? What's the relationship?
Who is Amelia?
You think the Guardian of Justice's trump card is only the Department of Punishing Heaven? Actually, her true identity...
Rakshasa. No need to waste words with these people.
You can't kill me. Behind me is the Edo family, one of the 4 major families of the Dongying. We hold 1/4 of the wealth and power in the Dongying. Let me go. I'll share everything with you. If you kill me, how will you face the Edo family and our nation's retaliation?
You have caused chaos in the Jiangnan region and harmed the citizens of the Xia dynasty. Don't mention the Ito family and their revenge. Even if the sky falls, you can't escape death either.
Stop. It seems the Guardian of Justice wants to represent the Xia dynasty and declare war on us.
Father, please save me.
Don't worry, my daughter. With your father here, no one dares to touch you. As expected of the Guardian of Justice, even though I handed over Dongying's national treasure, the Kusanagi sword, to Sword Saint Yagyu, he still couldn't defeat you.
In terms of swordsmanship, we are evenly matched. In terms of weapons, the Phoenix Blood Sword is not much sharper than the Kusanagi sword. He didn't lose to me, but to the unity of our Xia dynasty people.
Invaders are bound to be defeated.
People say that Ichiro Yagyu is the top martial artist in Japan, but in reality, your swordsmanship, Kenji Ito, has already surpassed his.
In the Xia dynasty, there's a saying, a noble's son does not sit under a dangerous wall. I, Yoko Ito, am the future ruler of Dongying. I won't be like a samurai or a ninja, fighting and killing. However, I'll give you a chance. Release my daughter.
We, the Department of Punishing Heaven, enforce the law by the mandate of heaven. Yoko Ito's sins are grave, and today she is doomed to die.
It seems you don't really understand my Ito family, do you?
The 4 great families each have a master-level strength. The total number of masters in the Xia dynasty is just a fraction of what's here.
I've heard before that the people of the Dongying have been secretly preparing. Seeing it today indeed reveals their ambitious intentions. Even the ruler of the Xia dynasty might not be able to summon so many. Master experts with such power, they could sweep across the Xia dynasty and no one could stop them.
You can kill me. But next, how will you withstand the crushing force of the 4 great families of the Dongying? How will you resist the full might of the entire nation of the Dongying pushing against you?
The land of Jiangnan is not only the territory of the Xia dynasty, but also under the jurisdiction of the Southern King. With you acting so recklessly, even if my Department of Punishing Heaven can't stop you, the Southern King will take action.
The Southern King? Look at this. What is it? A death exemption medallion? That's right. This is the death exemption medallion issued to my Black Mountain Society by the Southern King.
The Southern King, the master of Jiangnan. They are our allies. Otherwise, how could our Black Mountain Society roam freely in Jiangnan? As for him, he's just a minor leader. Saying he can guard the 12 provinces of Jiangnan is just a flattering statement. That's right.
Lin Wang, that old fool, is not even worth mentioning. The king of Jiangnan holds the official power over the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. He's also the uncle of the ruler of the Xia dynasty. He's the true reigning king of Jiangnan. Foreign invaders are not that frightening.
What is truly terrifying are the traitors within, especially when this traitor
Is among us, and wield the supreme power.
You all see it clearly, right? This is the King of Jiangnan, given the immunity token to our Black Mountain Society. Even if you are from the Department of Punishing Heaven, what can you do to me?
Angela, yeah. Did you hear that? In terms of strength, your Department of Punishing Heaven can't compare to us. In terms of influence, your Department of Punishing Heaven has no right to judge. The immunity token in my father's hand. I am innocent. The Black Mountain Society is innocent. The Department of Punishing Heaven has no right to judge me, nor the power to judge me.
Miss Ido is innocent. The Black Mountain Society is innocent. The Department of Punishing Heaven only abuses the law against those who are innocent, forcibly persecuting. It's you who are the guilty ones. It's you who should be judged.
The truly guilty ones remain at large. Those who enforce justice are actually guilty. What kind of logic is this?
the union of the powerful and foreign enemies. The situation favors them. Our Department of Punishing Heaven How can we resist the Lord of Jiangnan and Dongying combined forces? We are bound to lose this battle.
No, I believe my sister can win.
Win? From the moment you entered, you were destined to lose.
Wretch, it was your sister who personally delivered you to our Gao family. And your sister was so happy, thinking you were living happily in our home with a fool of a sister like that. Do you really think she can win?
Now my father holds the strongest power and has the assistance of the southern king Tianwei. Unless the monarch himself arrives. Otherwise, you have no chance of winning. You better let me go, or I'll make sure you die without a place to be buried.
What if I refuse to let you go? Even if my Department of Punishing Heaven can't stop so many of you Dongying masters, it won't stop me from executing Yoko Ito on the spot. She's your only heir?
Are you really seeking death? Father, don't come over. This woman is crazy. She's going to drag us down with her.
I am the guardian of justice of the Department of Punishing Heaven. I only serve the law. Whether it's foreign enemies or royal power, none can make me bow.
Even if you're not afraid of my Dongying experts, do you really want to challenge the power of the Southern King? You hurt my daughter's hand. That's like slaughtering the innocent. Just wait for the Southern King's judgment on you. Not only will you die, but you will die miserably.
The Department of Punishing Heaven serves the law. Even royal power cannot distort the truth. Not to mention the Southern King. Even if the king himself were here, I would fight to the end.
The Guardian of Justice truly wields immense power. It's one thing not to submit to my Southern King, but to dare to provoke the authority of the monarch.
King of Zhennan, the current Guardian of Justice, resists the immunity token. This completely does not regard you at all.
Sir, it's more than just not regarding me. Angela, ye had dared to attack my Department of Supreme Justice. That itself is a capital offense of rebellion. Now you all hold the immunity token, yet she dares to resist. It's not only an offense to my authority, but also a blatant defiance against the entire Xia dynasty.
I serve Xia dynasty by enforcing the law, eliminating traitors. How has it become a defiance against Xia dynasty? You, King of Zhennan, as a noble of the kingdom, collude with foreign enemies. This is an act of treason against the Xia dynasty. To confront them, I must kill Yoko Ito. I must expel them. Even if the king himself comes, we can't exonerate these people either, even if it means being shattered to pieces. As a member of the Department of Punishing Heaven, I will fight to the end.
Shattered to pieces. Fight to the end.
Okay, Guardian of Justice, you really are a tough one. However, since you are determined to fight to the bitter end, I have no choice but to let you have your wish. Not only will I absolve everyone of their crimes, but I will personally deal with you. Abuse of private punishment, a crime against royal authority. I will personally judge you, Angela, yeah? Do you admit your guilt?
Impossible. The ruler of the Xia dynasty has always supported our Department of Punishing Heaven. How could they decree my guilt? This must be fake.
You say it is fake. Then take a good look.
An Imperial Edict can be forged, but the Imperial Seal on it cannot be forged.
Could it be that the ruler of the Xia dynasty
Has also abandoned our Department of Punishing Heaven.
even abandoned our Guardian of Justice?
Impossible back then. The Department of Punishing Heaven was just a small law enforcement department. It was the ruler himself who granted me the power to enforce the law and announced to the world that the Department of Punishing Heaven would stand at the pinnacle, even if the Emperor broke the law. My Department of Punishing Heaven could still enforce it. How could it be because of a small Department of Supreme Justice and the Black Mountain Society that I would be convicted?
Bring it here. Do you think just because you say it's fake? I'm afraid it's not that easy. Don't say those useless things. Now tell me, this Imperial Edict, is it real or fake? Is the Guardian of Justice guilty or not?
This edict is real, but I am not guilty.
Angela, yeah, you keep saying you uphold the law. Now the ruler personally convicts you, yet you claim you are innocent. Such double standards. Don't you find yourself ridiculous?
The ruler is the highest authority of the nation. If he says you are guilty, then you are guilty. Do you really think the Department of Punishing Heaven can truly be above the imperial power?
Without the ruler backing you up, in the eyes of others, you, as the Guardian of Justice, are nothing more than a mere clown.
Here's the Imperial Decree. You think you can just deny it? I'm afraid it's not that easy.
The king has given me full trust and has granted the Department of Punishing Heaven ample authority. He would never convict me or the Department of Punishing Heaven. I don't know where your decree came from, but this is definitely not the true intention of the king.
You knowingly break the law, abuse private punishment, eliminate dissidents, and defy royal authority. I have accepted it. After all, the ruler indeed once granted you the Department of Punishing Heaven unparalleled authority, allowing you to serve and enforce the law with impunity. But now the Imperial Decree has arrived. You all have not only fallen to the mortal realm, but also become criminals of the Xia dynasty. No matter how much you argue, it's all in vain. Guards, arrest everyone from the Department of Punishing Heaven. You, Angela Ye, are stubborn and unrepentant, committing treason, openly defying the imperial power. Then, first, have your subordinates. All executed one by one. All executed one by one. All strangled. The Department of Punishing Heaven is abolished today.
The decree from the King of Southern Conquest is in hand, representing the might of the Xia dynasty. If we truly resist, then we solidify the charge of defying royal authority.
Are we just going to sit and wait for death? I'm not afraid to die if they dare to make a move. At worst, we'll fight with our lives, sacrifice our blood for the country. But now, we're going to be executed by the King of Southern Conquest. As criminals, not only can we not serve the country, but we will also be despised by everyone. I really can't accept this.
We are not the sinners he is.
The Imperial Edict says you are, so you are. Even if you're not, you are. The might of heaven is here. You are destined to be crushed to dust.
Don't think you're the only one with an Imperial Edict. I have one too.
That's impossible. How could you have an Imperial Edict?
By the mandate of heaven, I hereby appoint Angela Yi as the Guardian of Justice of the Department of Punishing Heaven to enforce the law, to eliminate injustice within the Xia dynasty. No matter who you are, anyone who violates the law can be judged and sentenced. Even if the Emperor breaks the law, he will be punished just like a commoner.
This is the absolute authority given to me by the ruler. Even if he violates the laws of the Xia dynasty, I can still enforce judgment. You, as the mere king of the south, what can you do?
It's the same Imperial Edict. Why does yours outweigh the Duke of Zhennan's?
Your edict was given by the ruler years ago, while the Duke of Zhennan's is newly issued. The ruler used to trust you, but now he's kicked you aside. Isn't that normal?
A bunch of fools. The ruler's words are like gold. Once an edict is issued, it cannot be easily changed. Moreover, the effectiveness of an edict is not related to time, but to its rank and level.
Could it be that your edict is of a higher rank than the Duke of Zhennan's?
Everyone, be quiet. This lady's Imperial Decree is indeed higher in rank than mine, and it is of the highest specification.
It's good that you admit it. Take a good look. This is not an ordinary decree written with ink. This is a decree written in the ruler's blood. It is the highest level blood-written decree.
A blood-written decree is not just a decree. It is also the blood oath of the ruler of the Xia dynasty. A king's vow is not something to be casually broken.
Duke of Zhennan, what do you mean? Is your decree less effective than hers? Do you just want to let her go?
Who said I'm going to let her go? No matter how Angela Yi jumps around, today both she and the Department of Punishing Heaven will surely be destroyed.
Duke of Zhennan, the Guardian of Justice, has already presented the blood-written Imperial Edict, proving that she possesses the highest law enforcement authority in the Xia dynasty. Even the ruler can be judged by her. Now that you are going back on your word, are you trying to oppose the imperial power and commit treason?
This person colludes with foreign enemies. His ambition is blatantly obvious. He definitely wants to rebel. However, even if he wipes us out, he still won't be able to contend with the ruler.
Duke of Zhennan, you have no way out now. I don't know where you get the confidence to act so arrogantly. Even if you join forces with them, you still can't oppose the ruler of the Xia dynasty. It's not too late to surrender.
There's no way out, Angela Yi. You don't even know my true trump card.
No matter how many trump cards you have, you can't oppose the ruler. I don't have time to waste words with you. If you don't surrender now, I'll personally take action to capture you. You treacherous traitor. Capture me.
You can't capture me. Have you ever considered this Imperial Decree? Where did it come from?
No need to ask, because I know the ruler of the Xia dynasty has absolute trust in me. Angela Ye has absolute trust in me. Angela Ye, this decree of yours is either forged or you have deceived the ruler. There is no other possibility.
Is there a possibility that this decree was personally issued by the ruler?
The ruler would absolutely not issue such an outrageous decree unless you have taken the ruler hostage. But is that possible? Not to mention our Xia dynasty, with 1 million iron cavalry sweeping across the world. Even if there were 10 of Dongying and 10 of the Duke of Zhennan, they still couldn't defeat. The iron cavalry of the Xia dynasty, not to mention the ruler, has 4 war gods as personal guards. Even for me, it's hard to get close to the ruler.
Really? Take a look. Who is this?
The ruler.
The ruler of Xia dynasty. He's been captured by the king of Zhennan. That's impossible. The 4 war gods are also peerless masters. Even if the king of Zhennan and Dongying are strong, it's impossible to forcibly take the ruler and bring them here.
I guess the king of Zhennan is ambitious. He found a fake ruler as a substitute, trying to use this opportunity to pressure my sister.
It's very possible.
The King of Zhennan keeps making mistakes, first colluding with them, now challenging royal authority, and now finding a fake ruler, completely turned into a treacherous rebel.
Did you hear that, Duke of Zhennan? You think by bringing a fake ruler here you can deceive us? Do you really think that we and the Guardian of Justice are fools?
So you say I brought a fake ruler? Fine, then let the Guardian of Justice tell you, whether he is real or fake.
Once exposed, you start talking nonsense. This one is fake. There's no need for the Guardian of Justice to reveal it.
That is the true ruler.
How is this possible?
Duke of Zhennan doesn't have the ability to abduct the national leader. How could it be possible to bring the real national leader here?
My power is simply beyond your imagination, however. As long as Angela Yi admits it, that's enough. Next, you all shall face judgment.
Guardian of Justice, you must be mistaken. He is definitely not the king. Don't be fooled by the likes of the King of Zhennan, such a treacherous villain.
That is the ruler of the nation. The ruler of the Xia dynasty inherits the throne, is the chosen one of the Xia dynasty. Blessed with fortune, will form a dragon pattern on the neck. It is the fortune dragon pattern.
Her phoenix blood sword can sense the presence of the dragon vein of fortune. Others might not recognize the Lord of Xia dynasty, but she, Angela, can definitely recognize him.
King of Southern Town, you hold the Emperor hostage to command the vassals. This is simply treason.
But I still don't understand how exactly did the King of Southern Town achieve this.
Now the Lord is in my hands. I am the heavenly law of Xia dynasty, and you are the one defying heaven. How did I do it? It's very simple. Because behind me, there is an ally so powerful that even the entire Xia dynasty cannot contend with. They helped me hold back the millions of troops around the monarch and the 4 war gods. Then, they arranged for top experts. Raid the palace. When capturing him, it was effortless.
Royal uncle, considering our blood relations, if you can truly repent, I can still show you some leniency. But if you insist on being stubborn, then don't blame me for disregarding our kinship.
Forget it. Your little life is now in my hands, and you want me to show mercy? Whether you live or die is under my control. You're nothing but a fish on the chopping board. How dare you argue with me?
Duke of Zhennan, don't make mistake after mistake. Release the national leader.
I'm about to ascend the throne and become emperor. I'm about to reach the top. You can't stop me, nor can you block me. Now, with the national seal in hand, the Imperial Decree, I can write it however I want. Here's how to write it. From now on, you're no longer the Guardian of Justice. The Department of Punishing Heaven is also disbanded on the spot. I am now judging you to be executed by slicing. 1,000 cuts, 1,000 cuts, 1,000 cuts. Deal with her. You
said so much. You simply don't have the ability to deal with me. Even if you wear the dragon robe and use the Imperial Seal, relying on schemes and plots, you still can't ascend to the position of the ruler of the Xia dynasty.
Outrageous. I have the Imperial Seal here. You can reclaim your all authority, life and death seal. Phoenix blood sword, golden threaded garment, come back to me. And come back.
Angela, back then you used the life and death seal to reclaim my Reliance Token. Now with the national seal in hand, your life and death seal, Phoenix blood sword, golden threaded garment will all be reclaimed.
There are differences between people, and treasures are the same. Your authority was given by the ruler of the Xia dynasty. All your treasures from the Department of Punishing Heaven must bow down before the national seal, bowing low, with heads down.
No need to struggle. Hand over these treasures obediently and surrender them. Without the Phoenix blood sword, let's see how you can stand against me.
The Imperial Seal can suppress all the artifacts of the Xia dynasty. Now, to forcibly retrieve the Phoenix blood sword, the Guardian of Justice cannot resist at all.
If the Guardian of Justice loses the Phoenix blood sword, her power will be greatly diminished. By then, not only we will also be at the mercy of the Southern King, even His Majesty, the ruler, will fall victim to his treachery.
This is the same as my Fortune Dragon pattern, the Fortune Phoenix pattern.
Previously, the Guardian of Justice fought against them, risking her life, and received the blessing of the Xia dynasty's fortune. Not only reforging the Phoenix blood sword, but also transforming this fortune into a Phoenix pattern to protect the Guardian of Justice.
Originally, this fortune was only on the ruler of the Xia dynasty, but now it has fallen onto the Guardian of Justice. Doesn't this imply
that my sister has the right to inherit the throne?
Nonsense. She's just a woman. How can she have the right to inherit the throne?
Moreover, she doesn't even have royal bloodline, just relying on a dragon mark to become emperor. Your Xia dynasty's throne. Isn't it ridiculous?
The throne has nothing to do with bloodline. Only those who care about the Xia dynasty, blessed with fortune, are qualified to inherit the throne. People like you, who rely on conspiracy, and deceit. Manipulating power will never gain the recognition of the people and the heavens. Therefore, you are not worthy at all to become the ruler of the Jia dynasty.
What nonsense about being blessed with fortune? It's all just illusory. Today, as long as I destroy you, I am the ruler of the Jia dynasty. Experts from the Southern King's mansion attack them for me.
The Imperial Seal is here. Who dares to come forward?
This is outrageous. I am the noble lord of the southern town. How could I be suppressed by a mere piece of jade?
The state seal of the Jia dynasty is the foremost artifact of the Jia dynasty. It is a symbol of authority. Even I, when facing the state seal, can only submit, uncle. Turn back. The throne is not something you can covet. You and this bunch of scoundrels colluding together, it's like asking a tiger for its skin.
Don't even think about it. The ruler of the Jia dynasty must be me. Now you and that bitch Angela Ye may have gained the upper hand, but there's nothing to be proud of, my powerful allies. Haven't even made a move yet. Besides, this Imperial Jade Seal can suppress the Jia dynasty people. But it can't stop them.
That's right. Right now, my top masters from the Dongying are all present, with their strength, unless your Xia dynasty's 4 war gods unite with Angela Ye. Otherwise, they cannot be defeated. The samurais of the 4 great families.
The samurais of the 4 great families. It's the ultimate foundation of the Dongying. Neither the Department of Punishing Heaven nor Angela Ye can stop it. Moreover, my father's ability is not below my master's. With him here, Angela Ye can only await her doom.
Kenji Ito has already reached the divine realm. If he takes action, he can easily eliminate Angela Ye.
Just eliminating Angela Ye is too boring. How about we play a bigger game? Angela Ye, how about we make a bet?
Bet.
You and I will have a showdown.
Kenji Ito, you're overstepping. I brought you here to take down Angela Ye, not to play games. What kind of bet are you playing? You came here this time to help me conquer the Jia dynasty, not... You, damn it. Kenji Ito, I asked you here to help. You dare to hit me. How dare you betray your master?
Betray Master Duke of Southern Town? Your subordinates, not even Angela Ye's sword, can be stopped. You're all a bunch of useless people. You still want to be the ruler of the Jia dynasty, but you can't even get it. The favor of the Jia dynasty. Even the heavens don't acknowledge you. What makes you think you can be my master?
Don't forget, Duke of Southern Town. We were only mutually beneficial at the beginning. Now you want us to kill Angela Ye. There must be some price to pay. Besides, you're just someone from the Jia dynasty. What makes you worthy to be our master?
You all, alright, I am really negotiating with a tiger. However, you all, don't celebrate too soon. Behind me, there are things you don't know. A powerful presence, huh?
I don't care about. No matter how strong the force behind you is, but can you guarantee that he will always cooperate with you? What do you mean? What do I mean? I don't care who they are. What he sees. It's only because you could seize the throne that he chose to cooperate with. But in reality, you're just a loser. You can't seize the throne at all. And now, I can do it. Tell me, will the people behind you abandon you and choose to cooperate with me instead?
You all are so inconsistent. Aren't you also a power-hungry person who sells out national interests? We are the same.
Have you finished your nonsense? I can't possibly make any bets with you. Do any kind of wager. If you want to fight, then fight. Even if I shed the last drop of my blood, I will protect the Jia dynasty.
Stop. If you keep talking, I'll kill your king.
Angela, take your people and leave quickly. As long as the Green Hills remain, there's no need to worry about firewood. Take the Imperial Jade Seal. Summon the 4 war gods. Drive these Dongying scoundrels out of the Jia dynasty.
Say one more word, and I'll cut off your tongue. Do not harm the ruler.
Even if you leave, you'll be escaping alone. If you leave, I will kill the ruler of the Jia dynasty, and your Department of Punishing Heaven, and your beloved sister. I will kill them all, chop them up, and feed them to the dogs.
How do you want to gamble? How do you want to bet?
There's definitely a conspiracy in this. Guardian of Justice, we can't accept the challenge.
Of course I know. There's definitely a conspiracy in this battle. But I can't just watch. You all sacrifice yourselves.
To die for the country is an honor for us.
No, you have another task. The Jia dynasty is now on the brink of collapse. Go to the esteemed Amelia and find that man. Tell him, I acknowledge him as my father. Please ask him to return to the Jia dynasty. Save the world.
Guardian of Justice, rest assured, Rakshasa will not fail the mission.
Trying to call for reinforcements, huh? Your Department of Punishing Heaven and your king's life are all in our hands. Bringing reinforcements is futile, right?
Correct. Even if the 4 war gods, they can't save your king.
It doesn't matter anymore. The current Jia dynasty is already in my grasp. If I win this battle, even the strongest reinforcements would be useless.
Father, did you really let him go?
If you don't let Rakshasa leave, don't even think about betting against me. It will end in mutual destruction. You'll gain nothing.
Now my grand plan is crucial. If I win this battle, you, Angela Ye, even with more reinforcements, it will be useless.
How do you want to bet?
Then let's use us as the stakes. How about that? If I win today, I will sever you, Xia Dynasty. How about that?
Guardian of Justice, we can't gamble on this. Once the Xia dynasty is lost, it will eventually lead to continuous natural and man-made disasters. The people of the Xia dynasty will become weak and frail in their old age, plagued by diseases.
King of the Mountain is right. Angela, leave quickly. Our Xia dynasty is closely connected with every person in it. Once we lose it, the entire Xia dynasty will become Dongying's nourishment, leading to endless disasters, ultimately becoming theirs. Forever trampled underfoot, Angela. Hurry up and leave.
If you don't accept the challenge, I'll kill him. Then I'll start a war. By that time, it will be a disaster. Your Xia dynasty won't have good days either, Angela. Yeah, so this battle you can't escape from. Bet with me, at the very least. You have a chance to win, right?
That's right. I will fight. Only by fighting do we have a chance to win. If I flee from the battle, they will invade all the same. By then, war will rage everywhere, and it will be the people who suffer.
Miss Ye, you truly care for the country and its people, a true heroine. In that case, let's settle this once and for all. In today's battle, the top masters present will lend me a hand. Today, if I win this fight, I will surely use the Heavenly Cloud Fang to sever the Xia dynasty.
Oh no. The master from the Dongying has infused all their power into Kenji Ito's body.
My sister's strength had already decreased a lot, and Kenji Ito is on par with the power of Sword Saint Yagyu. Equally matched nowadays, more experts transfer their skills to him. My sister is even more unbeatable now.
Not only that, look at his neck.
That's the luck cherry blossom pattern, a luck tattoo. It's the symbol of the national leader and the heir.
Indeed. He not only inherited the powers of all the masters, he is the heir to the national leader.
Kenji Ito has become the heir to the national leader. So what?
The Heavenly Cloud Fang sword and the Phoenix Blood sword are both luck divine swords. Using them will double the power.
But the Guardian of Justice is also the heir to the national leader. She also has a luck divine weapon, the Phoenix Blood sword.
The Totsuka no Tsurugi is the national divine sword of the Eastern Kingdom, and also a top-tier sword of fortune, just like our Xia dynasty's Zhuanyuan sword. But the Phoenix Blood sword is not. Now Angela's skills and weapon are inferior to theirs. What should we do about this?
You've heard everything clearly, right? This time you're bound to lose. The outcome is not yet decided.
Saying this now is a bit premature.
Oh no, the Phoenix Blood sword is no match for the Totsuka no Tsurugi.
My master is the top expert in the Eastern Kingdom, yet he cannot unleash the power of the Totsuka no Tsurugi. And with my father like this, fortune on his side, he can wield the power of the divine sword to its fullest potential.
Now, with the right time, place, and people, even the weapons are to our advantage, Angela. Yeah, you don't stand a chance.
Enough, Angela. Yeah, if I were you, I'd kneel down right now and surrender. At least you'll live, this Xia dynasty is about to end. What's the point of fighting anymore?
You beast watching them, bullying us. Don't you feel a bit guilty?
You ungrateful child, shut your mouth. Don't forget, you are from the Xia dynasty.
Who would board a sinking ship? The Xia dynasty is doomed, but the first to be doomed will definitely be Angela Ye, that wretch.
That's right. As long as we defeat Angela Ye, the people of the Xia dynasty will become ordinary.
Being from the Xia dynasty now is not as good as being...
Your Phoenix Blood sword is about to break. This time, it won't be reforged, because you can't beat me. If you keep fighting like this, you and your Phoenix Blood sword will be shattered to pieces.
I said I would shed the last drop of blood for the Xia dynasty.
The Phoenix Blood sword is broken. It will never have the chance to be reforged again. The Phoenix Blood sword has disappeared. The Xia dynasty has been weakened. This round, I won.
Father, take advantage of her illness to finish her off. Kill her and seize the dragon vein of the Xia dynasty.
All right.
Xuanyuan. Angela, take the sword.
Xuanyuan's sword, the ruler of the Xia dynasty, is willing to entrust the nation's treasure to you, Angela Ye. Could it be that he wants to abdicate?
The nation is in crisis, at a critical moment of survival. To me, it is merely a symbol of power. Xuanyuan's sword. Only in Angela's hands can it unleash its divine power to resist you all, bandits and thieves.
With the Xuan sword, Angela Ye still might not be a match for Kenji Ito. Not necessarily. Is Kenji Ito's opponent?
Uncle, if our Xia dynasty is defeated, it won't benefit you at all. They are ambitious wolves, and will only seek to annihilate us. Why do you say such sarcastic words, boosting others' morale, while diminishing our own?
The king of Jiannan is merely jealous. The Totsuka no Tsurugi is the sword of the king of the Dongying kingdom. The Xuanyuan sword is the sword of our Xia dynasty's ruler. The ruler would rather give the Xuanyuan sword to the guardian of justice, and he is unwilling to hand it over to you.
Our Xia dynasty has a 1,000-year-long dragon vein. The Xuanyuan sword contains the power of the Xia dynasty's 1,000-year dragon vein. It should be even more powerful than the Totsuka no Tsurugi. It should be even more powerful than the Totsuka no Tsurugi.
The Xuanyuan sword. The Xuanyuan sword. It is indeed superior. But unfortunately, my nephew is too useless. He has tarnished the divine sword.
Even if she has the Xuanyuan sword in hand, so what? She still can't beat me. The Totsuka no Tsurugi is the strongest.
What is going on here? Isn't the Xuanyuan sword the #1 divine sword in the world? How did it turn into a rusty sword?
This sword is indeed a supreme divine sword. It's just that it's still in a sealed state. It hasn't been unsealed. It's not even as sharp as a fruit knife.
Even if you have the Xuanyuan sword in hand, so what? I can still defeat you. The Totsuka no Tsurugi is the strongest.
Father, she is already at her wit's end. Quickly chop off her head, then no one will dare to oppose us.
Okay.
King of the South. If my sister loses, the dragon vein of the Xia dynasty will be severed. They will have won everything. Are you just going to stand by and watch it happen? I know. You know the secret. To unsealing the Xuanyuan sword?
I do have a way, and I don't want them to win either. It's just that I also don't want Angela Yi to win.
Father, strike her down in one go. Avenge me and my master.
No. Please, Duke of Zhenan, tell me the secret to unsealing the Xuanyuan sword with just this bit of sincerity you want me to reveal. The trick to unsealing the Xuanyuan sword?
Uncle, at a time like this, if Angela is defeated, our Xia dynasty will have no chance to turn the tide. I am willing to offer the throne as a price, to exchange for the secret.
All right, I have been waiting for you to say that. As long as you are willing to give me the throne, this secret can be revealed. To unseal the Xuanyuan sword, you need the heart's blood of your beloved. You need the heart's blood of your beloved to unlock it. Heart's blood, the blood from the heart. To make the invincible Xuanyuan sword shine again and restore its sharpness, you must kill your own dearest loved one. I'm not lying to you.
I see. So this Xuanyuan sword can never be unsealed.
Angela, your dearest loved one. Isn't she your own sister? Can you bear to kill her?
She definitely can't bear it, this sister she saved with her life.
If she can't bear it, then all her talk about for the Xia dynasty, willing to sacrifice everything, it's all hypocritical.
She's a hypocritical woman in the first place. All that talk about sacrificing for justice. How could she possibly bear to kill her sister?
Father, you will definitely win this battle. How could Angela bear to use her own sister to sharpen the sword? Quickly behead her and seize the Xuanyuan sword. Delays bring complications.
Okay.
Sister, don't hesitate anymore. You can't lose. Just kill me. Unseal the Xuanyuan sword. Hurry up.
No.
I knew it. You can't bear to your own sister. What national duty? How can it compare to your own sister?
That's how Xia dynasty people are. Always saying it's for the country and the people. But in reality, they're incredibly selfish.
Miss Yoko, please don't provoke her. If she makes up her mind and really strikes her sister with a sword to break the seal, it would be troublesome.
She would risk her life just to save that wretched Joyce Ye. How could she possibly kill her sister with her own hands? That would be even more cruel than killing herself.
Even if she really did it, what could happen? It's just a rusty sword. Even if the seal is broken, it can't beat the Tsurugi no Ya. What #1 sword in the world? It's just their boasting.
That's right, you all. Just like to brag about the Xi dynasty civilization being passed down through generations, unmatched for thousands of years. Actually, it's just people like you praising yourselves. As for your Xuanyuan sword, it's actually just a piece of scrap metal.
Sister, hurry up and do it.
I can't.
I know. You'd rather die yourself than hurt me. But now the Xia dynasty has reached the final moment. I'm not just your sister, I am also from the Xia dynasty. The rise and fall of a nation is not only the responsibility of the common man. As a woman, I also bear the same responsibility. Since you refuse to take action, then I'll do it myself.
Sister, you are my only family now. I can't lose you.
Sister, if you lose today, countless people of the Xia dynasty will lose their loved ones. The rise and fall of the nation is the responsibility of every citizen. This is what you taught me.
Sister, don't leave me.
Sister, you can't lose. Pull yourself together. You must win.
What? Could it be this Xuanyuan sword? Is it about to be unsealed?
Uncle Emperor, why hasn't the Xuanyuan sword...
You have been unsealed yet? That's not right. I shouldn't be mistaken.
If I'm not wrong, this Xuanyuan sword is just a scam. What Millennium Divine Sword? Actually, it's just a pile of scrap metal.
Only the Totsuka no Tsurugi is truly the world's #1 divine sword.
I understand now. The reason the Xuanyuan sword hasn't been unsealed yet is because... Is it because Angela Yi's true love is not just her sister? She cares about the world and the Department of Punishing Heaven. Maybe having the people of the Department of Punishing Heaven shed their blood is the only way to unseal this sword.
Uncle, you are clearly deceiving us. From the beginning, you wanted to use lies to make Angela kill her sister and then take the opportunity to eliminate the entire Department of Punishing Heaven to remove all your obstacles. Isn't that right?
I've already taken your throne. Do I really wish for the Xia dynasty to perish? Believe it or not.
Angela Ye, I really admire you. You know you'll die, yet you still want to fight me to the end. Someone like you, it's a pity for you to die. Join us. I'll give you one last chance.
Stop. Let go of the Guardian of Justice. Guardian of Justice, Lin Wang is incompetent, unable to help you kill the enemy. Today, the Xuanyuan sword has been unsealed. It still needs the blood of the Department of Punishing Heaven. Today, I'll use my blood. Come to worship the Xuanyuan sword.
Lin Wang.
Fool, you all have been deceived by the Duke of Zhenan. This Xuanyuan sword is just a pile of scrap metal. No matter how much blood, it cannot be awakened.
That old fool died well, stubborn and inflexible, obstinate and unrepentant, alive. He only caused me trouble.
Guardian of Justice, I'm sorry. I raised this unfilial son, causing Miss Joyce to suffer so much, and even raised a traitor to the country today. I will use my identity as a member of the Department of Punishing Heaven to offer a blood sacrifice to the Divine Sword, I hope. To atone for my sins, and even more, I hope, to awaken this Xuanyuan sword.
His father? His father.
Xuanyuan sword. Xuanyuan sword. Wake up, save our Xia dynasty.
The Xia dynasty cannot fall if the divine sword has a spirit. Please lend the Guardian of Justice a helping hand.
No.
A bunch of fools. Even if all of you die, this Xuanyuan sword will not awaken either.
Why is this happening?
Why?
The destiny is not with the Xia dynasty. The divine sword cannot be unsealed. We have lost, but we, people of the Xia dynasty, have always been willing to die heroically, even if it means death. We will fight to the end, burn ourselves with fire. Kenji Ito, come on.
I've said it long ago, no matter how much blood is shed, it will be to no avail.
Angela Ye, no matter how you resist, it will be to no avail. Today, I will grant you death, so you can feel how sharp my Totsuka blade is. How sharp my Totsuka blade is. This is also your honor. Xuanyuan sword. Xuanyuan sword. It's really unsealed. This is impossible.
This sword contains the blood of my dearest love, and the blood of righteous people, the spirit of the Xi dynasty. People is unyielding, their backbone unbroken, if not unsealed now, then when to wait.
Even if the Xuanyuan sword is unsealed, so what? My father's strength far surpasses yours, father. Quickly kill her, seize the dragon vein, conquer the Xia dynasty. For us, prosperity in everything.
Everyone attack, kill Angela Ye. Long live.
Kenji Ito has been executed. All the Eastern warriors are annihilated. You have lost.
Father.
The Xia dynasty is indeed invincible in battle.
Father.
It's not that the Xia dynasty is invincible, but that the invaders are destined to perish. This is the fate of invaders. To unseal the Xuanyuan sword, Joyce and the Department of Punishing Heaven, sacrifice oneself for righteousness. Now, it's time to settle. The blood debt with blood.
You can't kill me.
Your father is dead, the heavenly sword is broken, The experts of the four great families have been slain by my sword. You run out of cards.
Even if we lost now, the ruler of the Xia dynasty is King Zhennan.
King Zhennan is not even qualified to be the ruler. He is a traitor, not recognized by Xia dynasty.
But, my dear nephew, he've already sent his location to me. If it weren't for me, helping you unseal the Zhuanyuan sword, you would already be, right now, a dead man. The entire Xia dynasty will fall because of this. Now, this is also a deal between him and me.
The Duke of Zhennan, that was just a temporary measure. You, a traitor to the country, a despicable person, are not qualified to inherit the throne.
A dignified ruler goes back on their word, but I don't care. You should know where you are now. You're in Jiangnan. My territory.
Besides that, our four great families in the Dongying announce our full allegiance. Duke of Southtown.
Your father just called me a waste. So now you want to surrender to me.
Angela, you killed my master and father, now. Only you can avenge me. Besides, the experts of the four major families in Dongying have almost all been wiped out. We need your protection.
But why should I protect you?
The four major families rule all of Dongying. Even if the experts perish here, we can protect the Duke of Southtown, secure the position of the ruler.
That's right, with the Duke of Zhenan, and the alliance with the four major families. Who can resist?
Indeed, the forces behind me are very strong. However, you willing to pledge allegiance to me, I certainly welcome you with open arms. Angela Ye, now, is under my protection. You, step back, wait a moment. Hand over the Zhuanyuan sword. This sword is worn by the ruler. You, how can you use it so casually?
Sorry, I don't acknowledge you as the ruler.
Now, throughout the entire Xia dynasty, only Angela is qualified to inherit the throne. Besides, you no longer have any bargaining chips. With your strength, you're simply no match for Angela.
We, the four great families of the East, will give it our all, even if we can't destroy you. At the very least, we'll severely wound you, leaving you in ruins.
Barbarians like you could never understand the power and strength of the Xia dynasty. If the invaders dare to attack, they will surely never return.
That's right. If it weren't for your trickery to capture me, just with you all this group of people, how dare you dream of trampling on me? Where are the four war gods?
The four great war gods. How is this possible?
Didn't I tell the people from esteemed Amelia to keep them occupied? How do they have the time to assist the king? It's over.
It's all over, these four great war gods. Each one is a top master. Behind them, there's an army of 1 million.
This is the strongest in the Xia dynasty. Now they've come to Zhang City. Duke of Zhenan. Duke of Zhenan is doomed. It's over.
The Azure Dragon's protection is late. Please forgive me, Your Majesty. Please forgive me, Guardian of Justice.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Why don't you surrender immediately?
Duke of the South, the mysterious expert behind you, has retreated ahead of time. That's why we were able to free our hands, to rescue the king.
Damn it, esteemed Amelia dared to deceive me. What on earth is going on?
But you still came too late. If you had come a moment earlier, my sister, and the brothers from the Department of Punishing Heaven wouldn't have had to sacrifice themselves.
Harm my compatriots, invade my territory. This time, I will personally lead a 1 million-strong army to completely annihilate them. Blood for blood.
Duke of Zhenan. We are allies. Now the four war gods and a 1 million-strong army have arrived to destroy me. You have to take action.
Duke of Zhennan committed a rebellion. Duke of Zhennan committed a rebellion. Your crime deserves death. He can't even protect himself now. How can he possibly save you?
That's right, we have come here. The primary mission is to settle the score. The rebellion of Duke of Zhenan's mansion.
Want to settle accounts with me? It's not that easy, is it, you four war gods? Kneel down and submit to me now. It's still not too late.
Duke of Zhenan, you are now a turtle in a jar, and you still dare to make us submit.
I can easily call a few experts and restrain you outside. Moreover, in the palace. I can bring him out. Tell me, what do I rely on?
The experts from the Southern King's mansion don't have such strength. Your supporter truly has incredible power.
That's right. The one standing behind me is a legend among legends. Esteemed Emilia.
Duke of Zhenan, you actually colluded with the esteemed Emilia, that's right.
The esteemed Emilia, invincible in the world. Founders, Emilia not only was the #1 in the original Xia dynasty, but also competed with you for the position of the ruler. Back then, the ruler was the son of the former ruler, born with the dragon pattern of fortune, and Emilia was the #1 war god of the Xia dynasty 30 years ago. Emilia alone led 3,000 cavalry, swept through the 1 million-strong allied forces, bringing eternal peace to the Xia dynasty. With fortune on his side, he also formed the phoenix pattern of fortune. Just like her. However, my elder brother, the former ruler of the Xia dynasty, was planning to pass the throne to Emilia. Emilia's family was persecuted by enemies. All were killed. Only a daughter went missing. Emilia gave up the throne to find her daughter disheartened. So, he left the Xia dynasty, later founded the esteemed Emilia, became the world's top power.
Emilia was indeed the number one in the Xi dynasty. His martial arts were exceptional. He had reached the realm of controlling gods, but he was too arrogant, bloodthirsty by nature, which led to such a disaster.
Really? I heard from the people of the esteemed Emilia that it was you who, in order to seize power, colluded with foreign enemies, persecuted Emilia, and killed Emilia's entire family. Then, he shifted the blame onto the enemy. Angela Ye now, you also have the Phoenix Mark of Destiny, and are the top person in the Xia dynasty, threatening his position. Don't be fooled by his outward respect towards you and his submissive demeanor. Someday he might stab you in the back, just like he did with Emilia, and betray you.
What happened back then was just an accident. Don't make baseless accusations.
I can't be bothered to argue with you. Considering our uncle-niece relationship, will give you a chance, kneel down, and bring the 4 war gods with you. Submit to me, otherwise, don't blame me for being ruthless.
As long as I'm here, don't even think about harming the ruler.
We will also swear to protect the ruler with our lives.
In that case, then, all of you can die.
The strongest warrior of the esteemed Emilia, Shura Messenger.
She is the mysterious master who blocked my 4 war gods,
I didn't expect the dignified guardian of justice would actually remember the name of Shura. That's right. I am the Shura Messenger of the esteemed Emilia. However, I'm not considered the strongest warrior. The supreme leader of the esteemed Emilia, Emilia, is the strongest.
Lord Rakshasa, you have finally arrived. Didn't I ask you to go before, holding back the 4 war gods? Why did they retreat?
Something major happened at the esteemed Emilia's palace. We were summoned there. The master has ordered for us to go support the young master in distress in the Xia dynasty. It won't be long before the master arrives in person to personally resolve the young master's troubles.
Young master, Emilia only has 1 daughter. All efforts to find her were in vain. Could it be that she has been found?
That's right. The master has already found his daughter and has appointed her as the young master. Once the master arrives, he will personally announce it to the world.
Good. Since that's the case, after I ascend to the throne, I will personally go to celebrate. Congratulations to the Lord for the reunion with his daughter.
In fact, Emilia had already found his daughter long ago, but his daughter resented him for being preoccupied with fighting for the position of the ruler and neglecting his family, which led to her mother's death. All these years, his daughter has never forgiven him. Now acknowledging him as her father is merely for the sake of saving the Xia dynasty.
Nonsense! You talk as if you're the daughter of the ruler.
Lord Rakshasa, we shouldn't waste words with them. You are already here. Fully support me to seize the throne. Once I ascend, surely esteemed Emilia will gain benefits.
All right, then I will do my best to clear obstacles for you. By then, esteemed Emilia, we'll want half of Xia dynasty. I also want your Xia dynasty. Triple the wealth of the national treasury.
No problem, as long as you help me take down these enemies. Don't just say 30% of the national treasury. Even 50% doesn't matter.
All right.
Rakshasa, you are using the power of the esteemed Emilia to help the king of Southern Town to plot against the Xia dynasty for your own benefit. Does Emilia know?
How dare you? Who allowed you to call the master's name directly?
Our Xia dynasty does not allow any foreign enemy invasion, not even from your esteemed Emilia.
Really? Then today I will flatten the Xia dynasty and clean up this bunch of trash. Let me show you the power of the esteemed Emilia.
Asura, if I were you, I would immediately take these people and leave. And at the same time, go back to apologize to your leader, otherwise face the consequences.
Consequences? I would like to see what consequences.
The consequence is dying without a burial place.
Angela Ye, don't think you're invincible. Even if you hold the Xuanyuan sword, you cannot resist our Asura. Can't resist the esteemed Emilia.
I want to deal with her. There's no need to lift a finger.
In my opinion, this woman is intimidated by the esteemed Emilia's authority. That's why she's babbling nonsense.
I think she is just ignorant. Completely unaware of the power of the esteemed Emilia.
Our esteemed Emilia has destroyed countless nations. The small Xia dynasty. We don't even take it seriously. Since she doesn't understand the rules today, then we must teach her a good lesson. Let them know how the prestige of the esteemed Emilia is earned. How the prestige of the esteemed Emilia is earned.
Protect the sovereign.
Overestimating yourself. Wretch, how dare you lay a hand on me? lay a hand on me. You are declaring war on the esteemed Amelia. Kneel down and apologize now. I might spare your life. Otherwise, I will massacre the entire Jia dynasty.
If you can't even defeat me, then don't bark here.
So what if you defeated me? In front of Amelia, you are nothing.
Angela Ye, I advise you to surrender quickly when Amelia arrives. That will bring the might of the heavens. Above and below, you are. No one can save you.
Then let him come. I just happen to want to witness his might of the heavens. I just want to witness his might.
Truly reckless. The Lord has already arrived in Jiang City. Today, none of you will escape.
Amelia has also arrived in Jiang City. What is he here for?
The Lord is here to support his daughter. In this small Jiang City, there are actually people so reckless, daring to offend the young lord. When the lord is enraged, he can bring turmoil and bloodshed to the Xia dynasty.
Kneel now.
Kneel now. Kneel now.
You still have time.
The power of Amelia is comparable to gods and demons. He is also the #1 in the world, and under his command, the esteemed Amelia is also the most powerful force, both domestically and internationally. If he invades our Xia dynasty, even I am powerless to stop his.
Don't worry. Back then, the leader and you competed for the position of the ruler. In the end, he left in disappointment. Coming here today, he will definitely settle old scores. All at once, none of you can escape.
Rest assured, ruler. Amelia has no interest in the position of the ruler.
Wretch, offending the Lord multiple times. Do you really think I can't deal with you?
Kneel down quickly.
It's you who should kneel, because you keep saying, the young lord is me.
Angela, yeah, you must be crazy.
She only knows she's the guardian of justice, but doesn't know that Amelia can control the life and death of everyone in the world.
Pretending to be the young lord, that's a crime punishable by death. Someone, while the lord isn't here, take her down for me. Chop her up and feed her to the dogs.
Beast, who are you going to chop up and feed to the dogs?
Amelia.
Your Highness, this vile woman, she pretended to be the young master. It's simply outrageous, so I want to chop her up and feed her to the dogs. Punish her severely.
This woman disregards the esteemed Amelia, even if she's chopped up and fed to the dogs. It wouldn't be enough to appease anger. I have a suggestion. To have her executed by dismemberment. Let everyone in the world know. Offending the esteemed Amelia, even if she is the guardian of justice. She won't die with her body intact.
Impersonating, she is my daughter, and she is also your young master.
I'm sorry, Guardian of Justice. We came late.
Amelia. Angela, yeah, Amelia. I really got confused. When I killed the Sword Saint Yagyu, I used my father's technique.
Daughter, you have suffered.
I'm not suffering. But my sister and the Department of Punishing Heaven have shed their last drop of blood for the Xia dynasty. What are my injuries compared to that?
Don't worry. As long as I'm here, these beasts, today, let them meet their end. You wretched beast. How dare you conspire with the Duke of Zenon, plotting to overthrow the ruler of the country, disturbing the peace of the Xia dynasty's people. You deserve to be executed for your crimes. As a member of the Xia dynasty's royal family, you colluded with foreign traitors, betraying your country. You are a disgrace to the Xia dynasty. For your crimes, you should be skinned and stuffed with straw, hung on the city gates, so all the people of the Xia dynasty can see clearly the fate of a traitor.
Have mercy, Your Eminence.
To offend the Xia dynasty with such treacherous intentions, you deserve to die 1,000 deaths. And you, all of you, traitorous scum, even more despicable. Killing you all is too easy. Someone come, break their arms and legs for me, attach dog legs, so that in their next life they can be dogs directly. Make them unable to live, unable to die.
I'm going to fight you to the death.
Daughter, from today on, you are the master of the esteemed Amelia. The Xia dynasty needs protection. I should return as well.
Starting today, I am the master of the esteemed Amelia. Those who offend the might of the Xia dynasty, no matter how far, they will be punished. The predecessors who protected the Xia dynasty, the blood of the heroic martyrs, will not be shed in vain. I, Angela Ye, stand with them. The people of the Xia dynasty stand with them.
Greetings, Your Highness. Those who offend the might of the Xia dynasty, no matter how far, they will be punished.